You're listening to Weeknight Wizards.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Weeknight Wizards. I am your unfriendly neighborhood GM, Anthony, joined by the regular four gamesmen on an irregular night. We are playing on a Tuesday, which was originally going to be Monday, but we moved it so that some of our team members could watch the wild card playoffs game for the NFL, which was fascinating, and I'm very glad that we rescheduled so that the Minnesota team could lose spectacularly, just like we knew was going to happen. Before we get into everything, I do have, for the record, a retcon that we decided that we were going to make. So we have all of the part animal species how we've been calling demigods, and the highest among them the nobilis. We're going to flip-flop that and have the part animal species be called the nobilis, which is like a term for the noble species, and the highest among them demigod, used like you would normally use demigod.
I think it makes sense. More
Yeah,
It makes sense.
a lot more intuitive.
My character question for tonight. If your character were in this world, what NFL team would they support?
I got this one off the rip.
Yeah, hit us.
Quinn, there's no way he would not support whatever team is doing the best.
Shifting loyalties.
I'm always winning.
So right
I love
now,
it.
boy, is he a Chiefs fan. Patrick Mahomes, let's go. He's on that train.
I love it.
Even if they get knocked out of the playoffs, whatever team beat them, right on that train.
Good.
So, I mean, my instant thing was made me think of college football, and made me think of the Longhorns naturally for Manny. Very on the nose. But since that's college, we're talking NFL. The problem is, Buffalo Bills would be a little obvious too, or the Houston Texans also have a bull. But I think he would. Here's the problem: Manny would root for the Vikings. Loves an underdog. And just likes the spirit of the game, even though the Vikings would never deserve that.
They don't deserve Manny.
They don't deserve
him. I think that when I being born and raised on a coastal event would just be like a Miami Dolphins fan. Like no matter what, even just always reliving the glory days of a old wonderful Dan Marino legacy.
Love that.
I know very little about football lore, but
Me too.
I'm gonna say that Vera would support the Steelers only because she would misconstrue that she thinks it's a team of people who can turn other people into metal. She'd feel quite at home. She's like, these are my brethren who can magically turn opponents into inanimate objects. So that would be hers.
Greg, for some reason, I thought you were going to say probably like, I don't know, Manchester United or...
Yeah, a different football. Yeah.
Anthony, can you give us one of your favorite NPCs and who they'd...
Give me a couple NPCs.
Vedrick, Lord Vedrick.
Yeah, who's Vedrick? Yeah. Actually,
obviously
he
doesn't
the
Ravens.
Football. He owns
Ravens,
football teams.
That's the thing. He would have stake in the Ravens.
What about the what is it, the Witch of the Waste, the Watcher of the Waste?
Oh yeah, the Witch of the Waste.
That'll give away some.
That's giving huge
weaknesses.
Patriots.
Yeah, I can't give you that kind of battle info. Try another one.
How about
Sevi.
who was?
Yeah, Sevi. But the kid Sevi.
Oh, the Patriots. Easy.
That's a good question. Well, Severin the first, his the person that he's modeled after is a Patriots fan, so he has that in his blood. But I think that he would go a little bit rogue on that. I think he is a Broncos fan.
Oh.
Not a bad
All right.
choice.
Yeah,
Not a bad
Broncos.
choice. They're pretty good this year.
Anyone else?
Cool.
I'll do one more.
Oh, who's the I keep forgetting her name. The lady who hired us for this quest. Who has
snake
access to
lady?
the magic water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Salion of the Red
Salion,
Waste.
Yeah.
Aren't any snake teams?
There aren't.
No.
There aren't
Well,
really
that's-
any
I didn't
even
think
any
there were-
reptile teams.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Um,
It's like the Gators, but that's college, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Commanders?
well, also I was thinking, this is a different sport, but the Diamondbacks is a great
Wow.
snake-based team, but that's
Maybe
not
should be.
NFL.
Maybe she kind of gives me like a Raiders energy. Is that
Hmm.
like? I kind of feel like that could be Karkaram like colors.
Maybe.
Wait, did they move from Oakland? Am I making?
Yeah,
Vegas,
they're
yeah.
they're in Vegas now.
Hmm. That tracks.
Yeah.
That
they're,
makes sense.
they're,
Yeah, it
they're a tower in a desert.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
about as good as you'll get.
yeah. I dig it.
The important thing is the beasts of Birdhold are all Eagles fans, which is why we don't like them.
100%.
Even though there are so many birds.
Yeah.
Teams, they only
Yeah,
like
yep.
the Eagles.
They're all Eagles.
They're all Eagles fans.
Everybody hates Philadelphia except people from Philadelphia.
No, even Philadelphia hates Philadelphia. They'll burn their fucking city to the ground whether
That's a
they
good
win or
point.
lose.
That's a good point.
Can anybody give us a brief recap of what happened last time?
I think I've done it for a few times if someone else wants to, but I can do it again.
Let me.
I can do it off memory.
Off the dome.
As brief as it gets, we explored another level of the dungeon, found several of I'm blanking on the waterhead creatures'
Capadra.
names. Capadra children, and they were very combative, and we had a challenging time saving any of them. But we managed to save several of them. And we made it to the lair of the Witch of the Wastes, as well as the Dweller of the Deep. And I don't remember if this was canon or not, but the Witch of the Wastes is Vera's mama. Oh, also
Birth mama.
the previous room we did meet a couple of other Gorgons, and Vera knew one of them and sort of scared the other one into submission. And yeah, it's pretty much where we left off, is in the room of the Dweller and the Witch of the Wastes.
Yeah, thank you. Do I have any clarifications on that? Vera recognized one of the younger Gorgons as she recognized her from her time in captivity with the metallurgists. And yeah, so you are, I think that's all I've got. So you are in the lair of the Dweller Below and the Witch of the Waste. The Witch of the Waste has just greeted Vera by name, and Vera, I'm not sure if you would share this with the group in sort of a quick head turn.
Kill my mom.
But yeah, though she was raised by she and her nest were raised by a nest mother. This is the birth mother that Vera comes from.
Point of order. If they're a nest, that implies eggs.
Yep.
Would you still call laying an egg your birth mother?
Ooh.
No birth.
Do you want to call her the egg mother?
Yes.
This is
Cuckoo.
Vera's egg
clutch,
mother.
clutch
Mother.
mother.
Mother egg.
This is Vera's
Mother egg.
biological mother.
Mhm.
There you go. Yeah, I think like she says you, like Vera had said like you.
I wrote that down.
I think for comedic effect, she turns to them and says, It's bitch. This bitch is my mother, and then like takes her scythe out and starts like walking towards
Yeah.
Vasla.
I was hoping for
Um,
I don't know this bitch.
yeah, there's kind of that too.
Never seen her before in my life.
And I think she takes a step forward and says, "You better have a very, very good reason for what I've seen in this complex."
Can we have a second to? I don't know. This is sort of out of game rules, but can we have a second to plan? Not plan actions and stuff like that, but just a general, like you go left, I go right, kind of thing before we actually dive in.
Well, to be fair, we also don't know what the Dweller is going to do. And Anthony, remind me, with the Dweller, is that in a big pit? Is that what that is?
No, that's on a raised pile of ash.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
But it looks like an
that lighter
amorphous
part.
blob, right?
Yeah.
It's on the
That.
ash, but it is the ash. Yeah. But I wanted to know what that thing was. Yeah, that.
Yep. Yeah.
lighter
That
base.
is raised, not lowered.
Okay.
Nick, I will give you a moment of time. I'll say that you and your immediate compatriots can talk while Vera is confronting the witch.
Guys, I think we need to focus here, and not split each other up, trying to hold off two things at once. If the big guy comes at us, Manny, one of us needs to try to hold him in place. Not physically, I mean, but
Okay. Yeah,
Emotionally.
I can work on the big guy.
okay. I'll try
Here,
to keep the
I have
witch's
her.
attention on me.
I have her enlarged for detail, but she is not twice as
Human.
large as you.
Humanoid sized. Yeah.
But is the other one that size?
The dweller this is actual size.
Big.
This is a very
Is it
large creature. And before
giant?
so you're confronting your mother, Vasla, in front of she's like just sort of standing alone in this very large room with
Yeah.
what appears to be just a swirling maelstrom of ash, and similar to what you can see in the icon here, there are like large bits of detritus, including a very large number of bones and skulls
Mm.
that you
Mm.
can see just shifting
Mm.
around in this. I don't even know if I would call it a creature. It's just like a mass,
Yeah. Right.
Like an
Um,
ooze, an ash ooze.
Can I
almost.
roll an Arcana to see if I know if she's controlling this mass? Like if this is like emanating from her, or is this like a fully separate like?
You can roll an Arcana to see if there is a correlation between them. Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Yeah.
22.
22. You can tell that they draw their power from the same source,
Okay.
but one does not control the other. They are two
Gotcha, yes,
separate
yeah.
entities.
Okay, so similar types of magic perhaps, but are
Mm.
not directly linked, it looks like. Okay.
Yes.
Vera isn't saying anything. She just like picks that up on like herself while she's having this conversation. And then just I'll let the others obviously plan whatever they want to do, but do I notice if there's anything different about her hair? Like, are her snakes? I know she's covered in ash, but are her snakes like moving, visible? Do they have lights in their eyes like the way mine do? Or like, what do I notice about her kind of Gorgon self?
Yeah. Great question. Her snakes are sort of oscillating in that sort of
Right.
natural way that you imagine a Gorgon to have. Their eyes don't appear illuminated. It doesn't seem like she's channeling any magic right now.
Right.
Um,
Are
and
their
it's-
eyes crusted over with ash
some
or
of them.
visible? No, I was
Some
mean,
of them
okay.
are.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting. And sorry, go ahead.
so she has all of this red this scarlet ash all over her, but
Right.
you can see from like the snakes on her head and some of like the more dense splotches on her skin. Um, Obviously, you have a genetic connection, but her snakes, like she's been down here for so long, like the scales of her snakes have turned red, like they've just been stained
Okay.
by the
That's
amount
what I
of
was
time
gonna.
that she's
That's what I
been
was gonna
down
ask
here.
if they had any discoloration. Okay.
Yes.
That's cool. All right. And then I guess last thing, and you can tell me. I'm just basing this off of 22. If it's too many things to know from one roll, that's fine. Do I get any sense of like understanding the what the dweller like type of thing it is? Is it like a projection? Is it like a beast? Like do I get any kind of sense of like the genus of whatever the hell it is we're looking at?
Not
Because I'm
off
rolling
of
for
not off
magic.
of an Arcana
Okay.
roll.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I
You
just
can
wanted
you
to
can
see.
tell that it is magical in nature,
In nature. Yeah, okay. That's fine.
but yeah.
Okay. So so she's clocked all of this, then she just says to Vasila, she says, I knew it was never going to be a happy occasion when I saw you, if I saw you again, but this is really much worse than I would have expected. So thank you for that.
My dear Vera, what are you saying? Of course this is a happy occasion. You've come to join me down here. I can think of no better turn of events than this.
Yes, all it took was stealing children to entice me to come and find you. A very, very noble cause. You could have written me a letter. Maybe there's a great Harangon network, and she points to Quinn.
Oh,
That's
well,
that I have access to. But I'm not. You're going to have to give me a pretty quick explanation because I am your daughter after all, and I don't have much patience, just like my mother.
Yes, you are my daughter, and that is how I know that you are the one to help me in this, to join me. Those others, they're not as strong as my own blood.
Hmm. I don't love where this is going. Help you with what exactly?
With rising up, of course. With taking this continent for our own.
So do we, Anthony, for us as players, when we were told about by Salion, was that
Yep.
the name? And like the guard that had kind of first introduced us to the concept of what was going on, I had gotten the impression that the Dweller was something that was kind of a known, maybe kind of mythology. So this
Yes.
has been around for a while. This is not like a brand new um
Yes.
myth, I guess. Okay. Um so I think so Vera says, have you been here since you hatched me? Or has this plan been in motion ever since? That's a long time to not care about your scion.
Make an insight check, Greg.
Mm. I think also she's like having this conversation, but 14. She's also like kind of buying time for the group.
Yeah.
She's like,
I was
yeah.
I was starting to say, well, this is happening. Can I start to like
Yeah, so I rolled
sneak
a
around the
14.
outside of the room?
Yep, I'd also like to look around, maybe a perception check to see if there's any other entrances or exits or other creatures.
Well, we know about the boy in the
Yeah.
corner and the door down here, I think.
Correct. That is all for points of interest and other things in the room.
These are
Quinn,
pillars,
I'm gonna
right? Sorry.
yes, those are pillars.
Okay.
Quinn, I'm gonna say that you probably can't get further than this without attracting attention.
Can I make a stealth roll?
You can make a stealth roll, but like I think in the bounds of this conversation, you probably can't go further than that.
Okay. Oh, sure. Just like okay. It. What is the terrain like in this room? Is it just fully flat?
It's not like fully flat, but it's relatively flat. It's sort of like an uneven, like natural cave.
But stone.
It's you can see stone poking up every so often, but it's pretty caked in ash.
Okay. Not a lot of places to hide, huh? Okay.
No.
You can get probably some cover behind the pillar.
Yeah.
Greg, on a 14 insight, you can tell, like, even just asking this question, that you would think that that's like a lot of your barbs would rattle
Yeah.
somebody who is so close to you in relation. But I think that you can kind of tell that very much like some of the other people that you've encountered down here, like the time spent underground and amongst this ash has warped her
Warped
mind,
something.
and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's so little that's still there, but also she is still herself. It's
Yeah, so I kind of get the
both of
impression
those.
from the descriptions you've given us in the past, it's almost like they're like people who are affected are kind of in like a dream state. Not in the sense that they're like not like they can be aggressive, but more like they are it's like a shell of the underlying person with a lot of mechanical actions, if that makes sense. That's kind of the impression I'm getting.
I think
It's
the way I
like
was interpreting it is that because like random stats can drop. So like with the ones who got more ferals, like it could be that the like intelligence dropped, so they became
yeah,
more
sure.
less higher
Right.
functioning, cognitive functioning. Whereas
Yeah.
like her, she might be like wisdom could be lower or charisma in a way that like is it like she's acting or her charisma could still be very high and she's acting like herself, but
Okay.
not there in a different faculty.
I have an idea. Do you guys yeah, Manny, was there anything you and when I want to do before I pursue this line of questioning? that I'm
No,
gonna
I'm just getting
take?
ready to charge up to
Cool.
the
Okay.
because
Yeah,
like I'll
one
rage as part of my turn. So
one thing, don't remember, guys, and he'll sort of slowly unsheath tide collar and sort of run a paw along the blade to like activate the water.
where'd you get a paw?
Or not a paw, hand.
Whose paw is that?
I was wondering the same thing.
What the
He'll run his
fuck?
hand along the blade to activate, sort of like the water and the shimmer. And
Yeah.
don't forget, water has really affected this ash in the past against other creatures. If you've got something, keep it in mind.
Manny spits on his sword. Got it.
Give it the old hawk to
Give me a second. I'll piss on it.
Oh no.
I can't while everybody's watching.
I'm I'm pee shy.
Can I piss
So I
while
think-
raging?
There you go.
Yes, angrily.
I'm enraged as piss. So Vera says, why do you want to take over Cockroom?
Have you not been to the citadels? Have you not seen the wealth disparity, the opulence at the top? It's criminal. It needs to fall. And I believe that you and we're the ones to take it down.
I think at that, Vera's going to take out the half crown that she took from the I forgot what his title is.
The Ash Lord.
The Ash Lord. And she's gonna kind of toss it in between them on the ground with like a thud so she can see it.
Yeah.
It says, who's to say that I need you at all?
Ooh, damn.
Hell yeah.
She looks down at it. I don't know what that is.
Oh, because it was a
Do
crown that he
I?
seemed to put on in somewhere here, right? It wasn't. It's not the Ash Lord's official crown.
Right. So my thought was this was something that was placed on him, right? This was not
Yeah.
because he kind of woke up from a reverie.
Yep.
Okay. Can I? I guess I'll just roll like another insight and see if I can tell if she's lying or not, or if she's
Sure.
like hiding anything.
Sure.
Yeah. 17.
That was a genuine response.
Okay. She says, this belongs, or should I say belonged, to one of the Ash Lords that I met outside your complex and summarily moved aside.
Ash Lord Ordis
So-
specifically.
Orders, yeah. So what would you have me do that I am not already doing on my own?
It would be so much easier to have a willing, thinking agent above ground instead of sending these. And she raises a hand, and like one of the ashlings that you fought earlier appears, just a facsimile that I need to operate on my own. Someone who can command. Someone who can bring justice to this land.
And what of the Dweller? What's role? What is its role? I'm sure you can imagine I don't like you. I don't like being told what to do or sharing power with others.
She kind of tosses her gaze back behind her. The Dweller is with us.
I Let's say we are successful. And I believe we can be. What happens then to Cockram? What do you build?
I'm certain the metaphor isn't lost on you, but with all of these ashes, something must rise from them. We will build a new kingdom here.
Do I get the sense that she didn't answer my question about time on purpose, or it's more like she just it's just like not everything is
It
'cause I asked her how
absolutely,
long
yeah, it absolutely
Yeah,
did
yeah.
not track with her.
Okay,
She
gotcha.
has
Yeah.
she has no idea how long she's been down here.
Okay. I can read all writing.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I have the book that belonged to the head of metallurgists.
Yes, you do.
Because I picked that up from the previous room.
And what a time to start reading it.
No, well, I was gonna say I don't know if we can do like a flashback, but I'm wondering, when I leafed through it originally, did I read anything about like the effects of ash on beings? Like, was there anything
No.
that stood out that? Okay,
Nope.
gotcha.
Completely different operation.
Yeah. Okay. I think Vera turns to the others and just says, like, very quickly, I don't know if it can be recovered, but whatever there is or was of Vasile is hanging on by a thread. This is nothing more than words in a shell. And
Just
she
tears in the
says,
rain.
just tears in the rain. And then I think she'll point to the young child behind the pillar, and she says, "And is it a boy, girl? Do we know?
It's a boy.
A boy." And Vera says, "And what of him? What purpose could he serve? Surely, abducting children does not gain you the power that you need. to do great things and topple great kingdoms.
She glances over at him with an uncaring look. Just another of many attempts to establish a foothold above ground.
I get the sense that this isn't really, or at least for now, Vera's not really getting the answers she is looking for, but she holds up the book and she says, "This is Valen's book. Are you in league with him? Do you know where he is?"
She looks at it blankly.
Anthony, just while this is going on, can Manny holding his sort of virtue do an insight check to see if it feels like the dweller is influencing? I know you said they seem connected, but like this thought that maybe if the dweller is vanquished, that it might release some sort of hold on Vasla.
Yeah, you could make an insight check. I think it's going to be difficult, though.
Yeah, okay. I get advantage with my sword.
Yep.
20,
Whoa.
natural 20.
Damn.
For a 20.
Hey,
Good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
My best roll is gonna happen all night, guys. You'll miss everything after this, so
I'm
it's all
glad you
downhill.
used it now.
Yeah.
Can you restate what you're looking for here,
Yeah.
Michael?
My thought is it's like we know they're connected, and what I'm trying to see is like, does it feel like the dweller is trying to like influence her? Does it feel like if we could defeat the dweller before killing her, like would have potentially have a way to like save her, maybe like if that like cutting off that influence? Like I'm almost like watching this undulating thing and seeing if it's like almost like trying to like talk. Like when she's talking, is it like moving in conjunction? Does it feel like it's like speaking through her in a way, like or like
Sure.
you know?
You don't see any physical connection.
Mhm.
I think that you like she is covered in ash. This thing is made of ash.
Mhm.
I think that you get a vibe that like there could be a connection.
Mhm.
But I think even on a critical 20, like you don't know for certain if
Yeah.
one is controlling the other, if they're just two separate entities controlled by a third party, or if there's no connection whatsoever.
Sure. Mhm.
Okay. I think with all of this, Vera's like,
Michael, you do get the sense that like it's not like it might not be out of the realm of possibility. Like it
Mhm.
could work. You just don't know for
I think,
certain.
yeah, I think with Manny kind of doing that, Vera holds Cathar out to like you with the blade facing her mother and says, I honestly don't care about what you are trying to do, but what I know is that this, and she points to the dweller, this is not on anyone's side, and certainly not ours, and certainly not my crusade. Anything that would steal children cannot call itself good. So either you join my side and help me in putting an end to it, and I will then happily consider what your plans are for Kakarum. Otherwise, I will consider you an enemy.
My dear, what are a few children compared to an entire nation? Are the costs not worth the benefits here? Think about the good that we can do at the expense of only a few.
I think Vera's heard enough
Mhm.
at that, and says, you don't remember what it is to be a Gorgon. And I think she's got fire in her eyes and is ready to fight, to scrap.
All right. Let's roll initiative.
Don't forget to click your token.
It never works for me.
Oh,
Big numbers coming out the gate.
Wow, you guys.
Okay, listen, guys, I'm about to let us all down. So
My initiative's 1.
yeah, yeah. Greg and I bringing up the rear.
All right, she rolled a
It's okay. She rolled a
9.
0. Just kidding.
No, it's because they don't have builds. They're just tokens.
That, yeah.
And then the
1d20 plus 73. Got it.
yeah. Wow. All right, so
Woohoo!
Dweller is last.
Wow. Oh,
Cool.
big,
Love
big,
that.
slow.
Big, slow, undulating mass. All right. I think before we start, I'm gonna go grab another drink real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jonathan, I'll bio too. Yep.
Quick timeout.
All
BRB.
You take me there. You
Welcome back. We are starting combat with Quinn at the top of the order. Quinn, what do you got?
I will use my action to use the help action for Vera.
Love it.
Something Vera, you get her.
You're good.
You get her done.
Inspiring words.
Classic Quinn.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to help Wanai.
Hell yeah.
And I'm also gonna move 40 feet. Here. That's it.
All right. Wanai, you are next.
Vera, is it time? As I look over
Oh,
at
it's-
Vera.
Oh, it's time.
She
All right.
shouts, "It's Morbin time."
Oh.
And then Morbs all over.
And then
Oh,
I leave.
no!
And then when I leaves, no.
My
I'll-
morbs!
As a bonus action, I will rage. I'm going to swing at
Fazla.
Vazla. Tide color. 24 hit.
It does, yeah. Weird.
And I'll use my extra attack as a 16 hit.
A 16 also hits.
Okay, here
Mhm.
comes Damn. There's 13 slashing, 5 water, and 2 rage. I didn't turn the button on. I'll turn it on now.
Turn that rage button on. Okay, 13 slashing, 5 water, 2 rage, 20 damage total.
Yep.
All right.
Well, and second attack coming.
Yeah.
7 slashing, 1 water, and 2 rage. So 10
Okay.
damage total there. Solid 30 points of damn.
It's pretty good.
Mhm.
You don't leave my friend and not pay for it.
Thanks, love.
like an
Wanai
alimony
supports
thing?
child like
Yes.
I'm glad you've gotten over your fear of witches.
He just well, never mind.
Nope, still scared.
I am very much afraid.
Yeah.
Manny.
Manny unfortunately did not get the help action. So
Damn.
very
No one's
awkward.
helping Manny.
Awkwardly runs up, puts himself to attack the creature. On second thought, you probably should have fought the big ash monster with the water, but here we go. It's gonna swing. I'm gonna rage and then swing.
Okay.
Also, I guess I wonder too if it's gonna be affected by slashing damage. Ooh. Okay.
I just see you up there slashing at the
Oh.
cloud.
Really wish,
Just like-
really wish I'd gotten that help action.
You weren't in range, I don't think.
15.
A 15 hits.
Okay, and I'll swing with my
Hmm.
second attack.
It's
a
very
9.
It's very
A
big.
9 does not hit.
2 rage and 14 slashing. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's only the 11 because it's counting. It's doing double
I
in
believe
case.
it was a crit, yeah.
Yeah, so it's 13 points altogether. 11 slashing, 2 rage.
Okay.
Oh, and I chose the tail, my tail option for more defense for my form of the beast.
Okay.
I failed to ask, did my attack look effective?
It did.
Okay.
Yeah. The water damage looked like it soaked away some of the
Sure. Yep.
splashes wherever you slashed her. Anything else, Manny?
That's all I got.
Vera.
Before I take any actions, did we establish that the kid in the corner was like awake or conscious, or were they like, can we see them, or were they just like hiding?
We did not establish that.
Okay.
So for their gooning.
Or they're
Oh.
That's
gooning in
what
the
the
corner.
kids do.
That's what
We're cool and
Um,
hip.
I think yeah. Okay, I'll ignore that
What
for
up?
now.
What up, fellow gooners?
Ignore
What
the
up,
gooning.
Like Gooners. So I know that I got the help action, which I know gives me advantage, right, on a attack or on a
Ability check or save.
Any ability
ability
check or
check?
save.
That doesn't translate to like if I cast a spell that requires the target to defend against it, do they get disadvantage?
No, they
Like if it's
don't.
just
Only
a
if
thing
it's
that
saved.
happens.
Only
Negative.
dice that you roll.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. In that case, I'd like to roll. Man. Okay.
Sorry. I didn't mean to lock you into
no,
having to do a
no,
regular
no.
attack.
You don't have
It's like
to.
it's. Well, I can't keep it till next turn, right?
No.
No, but also I didn't spend any. It's not like I spent anything on it.
Yeah, so it's like don't worry
I know.
too much about
I'm
it.
just trying to think about what would be the most beneficial to use it on. Okay. Can I roll some kind of an insight check, Anthony? I'd like to either Arcana or Insight, depending on what is relevant. I'm trying to exactly identify what type of creature or being the dweller is. I want to know like what is it, whether it's being summoned by something, whether it's like an animal covered in magical dust. Like I'm trying to get like a type, I guess, like
Sure.
a fiend or like something like some description of what it is.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have you take that. Or I'm not gonna have that take an action, but I'll have you make a nature check.
Okay, so I'll use my advantage on the nature check, I guess, then to try to establish
Great.
that. 15.
Perfectly meet my check. This is a fiend.
Ooh.
I
Okay,
would classify it as a fiend, right?
sure.
Yeah,
if you
that's
say
right. Sounds
Yeah.
right.
so. Okay, that wasn't my action. So on my action, I am going to cast protection from evil and good on Manny. Oh, well, I have to touch you, so that
Oh.
I have.
Nice.
Well, I'm not, but I'm
Give
not.
consent.
I'm not. I'm not directly engaged because I haven't attacked Vasala.
You could walk around her too, just like
Yep.
without taking.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm
You
gonna
gotta
I'm
hear.
gonna walk over. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna touch Manny and I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on him.
Okay.
So Manny, you creatures that are.
You have protection from evil and good now.
Well, I'm just telling. Yeah, but I'm just telling Manny what
Yeah.
or I'm telling Michael
I
what
know.
that does.
I was
for me.
making a joke. You were playing the game.
Basically, fiends, aberrations, whatever, get disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Sick.
There's like
Oh, I
other
forgot
stuff
about
too.
And
aberrations.
you can't be
It's
charmed.
it's more of an
frightened-
aberration than a fiend.
More of an aberration. Cool.
You can't be
so that's
charmed,
my-
frightened, or possessed by them.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
wow.
my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hex on Vasila, whatever my mom's name is. I
Vasila,
keep
yeah.
forgetting.
The
That's
Witch of the Waste.
The witch. That's a good one. That's my bonus action.
She's not
and
your mom
I'm going
anymore. She's the witch.
Nope. And I'm gonna make her have disadvantage on Constitution checks.
Okay.
Mm.
And I will stand behind Manny here.
Excellent.
If
Well-
I have 5 more, do I? Hold on.
Well-
One,
Technically,
two,
you'd have to
three.
stay engaged with her, otherwise you'll get an attack of
An
opportunity.
attack opportunity, right?
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I'll just stay behind Manny here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Staying engaged with her. That's my turn.
I will move the turn order. It is Vasla's turn. I will have her. I gotta read this ability.
Uh-oh.
Who does that?
Mostly nerds.
True. Let's go back to talk about football.
Yeah.
Nope.
I want to play the football pen and paper RPG.
No, you don't. All right. The Witch of the Waste is going to use a bonus action. She is going to cast Misty Step. She's going to appear
Mm.
right here.
Oh no.
Beans.
Manny, Vera, Wanai,
Mm.
please make a Constitution save as the snakes on her head light up with this
Ooh, fun.
putrid
Oh.
yellow light.
I've had my glasses on since the last room. You can check the VOD.
Yes, you did.
So is that
I did badly.
forget, was that advantage against petrification?
I don't remember how we statted those things.
I'll make the save. Whatever.
Ooh. Whoa. crit.
God, Wanai, you're so prepared.
I am.
Hard crit.
I've been here.
He's been ready.
Not again.
Okay, we only have advantage on strength saving throws, not Constitution. Okay. Oh, perfect. Also, not
Nailed
20,
it.
26.
Vera,
Oh no.
you rolled very poorly.
I did. It's okay though.
Would
You might get one turn
Gorgons
to shock her back.
would Gorgons not be immune to
I
Gorgon
know.
Ray?
I feel like
No.
Wouldn't your snakes
that's the
cover
whole
up your
thing,
eyes
they
all
could.
quick?
Let me read you a sentence, Joe. If the Medusa sees itself reflected on a polished surface within 30 feet of it and in an area of bright light, the Medusa is, due to its own ability, affected by its own gaze.
All right.
Yep, there it is. Does the reflection of my glasses get it? Get her?
Are you wearing mirrored lenses?
I rolled a nat 20.
Minotaurs
I
are
agree.
naturally reflective due to all the grease. I just want to say.
Yeah, so much grease.
Michael,
So much grease.
that's really more of a sheen.
All right. Glossy.
It's so shiny it bounces off and hits me.
Yeah, somehow.
and the child.
Yeah.
Because Vera is a Gorgon, I am going to have this be a temporary status. But Vera, you are petrified.
Yep.
And by petrified, I mean you are turned into stone. You are granite.
Damn.
Yep.
She's so hard right now.
Why is everything you
Not
say
like
so
that.
sexual?
What a thing to say.
Can I use Vera as an improvised weapon and bludgeon them to death?
Quinn could use her as cover.
It's true.
Michael,
That's true.
similar to the Sword of Virtue, she must be wielded two-handed.
I believe that. Yeah.
Greg, Vera is petrified for the next turn cycle.
Yeah, sure.
And probably loses concentration.
I am not going. Yes, you do lose concentration, but I am not going to have you sit out the entire fight against your own mother. That's not story.
He was fine with
Over.
us. He was fine with us getting sat out. No, it's fine. I get it.
It is the Dweller's turn. The Dweller is going to move here. The Dweller is going to make a series of attacks. We're going to make 2 attacks on Wanai and 1 attack on Manny.
Yeah. Send him to the thing that didn't attack it. Love it.
You don't know how this thing thinks.
How does it move?
It thinks.
Does it seem attached, or is it like the sand? Is it like the ash is picking up? Like, does it seem? You know what I mean? Like, is it?
It seems like it moves like a tornado. Like it just sort of shifts over the ground
Gotcha.
in a swirling mass.
You could make it a devil, and then we can just call it a dust devil.
Ash Devil.
The first attack is on Wanai. This is 12 is a miss, a 19,
That hits.
and then a 20 on Manny.
Hits. Oh wait, I get to roll my one. I get to roll my my d8.
Because your tail?
Yeah, my tail. That's not gonna be enough. I think that puts me at
18?
19? 19. Yeah. So not enough, sadly.
This is
It's got to be piercing damage, right?
Why does it have to be piercing damage, Nick?
Because the wind, it pierces.
The wind slashes.
Well, I'm fine with that too.
Great. So this is Wanai's damage, an 8. And this is Manny's damage, also an 8.
Sorry,
And
what
you
type
said
of damage?
slashing.
Slashing.
Okay, so 4.
4. Out of those temporary hit points.
And then I have to read how this works. Okay. Do that and that. Okay. That is the end of the Dweller's turn. The escalation die increases to 1.
Yeah.
And it is Quinn's turn once again.
All right. I will move closer. That was 25 feet. Yeah, I have to get even closer. I guess Wane is getting it again because I'm scared. I'm gonna shoot this thing with my gun.
Okay.
It's okay because I can switch targets because it makes more sense for him to hit the giant ash creature anyway.
Yeah, I can't go around it either.
Yeah,
It's so far.
Actually,
I
before I shoot it with my gun, I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on her.
You can't see her. Do you need to see her?
Yes. I can't see her. Okay.
She's not in line of sight for you.
Hmm.
I would say that she is obstructed by the swirling ash monster.
If I go here, could I see her?
Yeah.
Okay. I have 40 feet of movement, so that should be.
Sure, that's fine.
It
Is that a con save?
is. This. Wisdom.
Okay.
A creature with intelligence 4 or less isn't affected.
She has more than 4
Hmm?
He has to check.
Please hold.
I just.
Loading.
She has more than 4 intelligence.
Okay.
What's the number to beat?
13?
Fails.
Really? Okay.
Ooh.
Falls into a fit of laughter. Falls prone in a fit of laughter.
Yeah. So this room is big. And while it is like a swirling ash monster, like it's not making a ton of noise. And so this echoing belly laughter just resounds throughout the whole room, and it's like what am I thinking of? Like Azula on Avatar. Like just like peak villain, female villain laughter.
Manic.
Yeah, definitely manic.
I really thought what you were going with that sentence was, this room is really big. Comically big. She laughs in response.
It's so funny.
I mean, I'm gonna look at her and say, "Hey, Vasla, kiss my ash."
You don't know her name.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought she introduced herself.
I heard that,
No.
or Vera said her
No,
name, maybe.
Vera just
Hey,
knows
Witch of the
her name.
Waste.
Oh, okay. Hey, Witch of the Waste, kiss my ash. So that's what's so funny.
She's not laughing at that. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay.
I will fully part the curtain. That's not what she's laughing at. It,
Well, it was
would,
worth
it
a
would
shot.
never be.
But the Dweller thought it was a good one.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll use my bonus action to give Wanai the help action.
You know what's cool is
Um,
that it's Wanai's turn now.
I gotta see if I have movement left.
Oh, okay.
25 plus 15 is 40.
35.
35. I'll take
Well,
1 5-foot step away.
yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna move between Quinn and the Ash Monster, and I'm still in striking range, right? Or do you want me to put my token there?
Oh, it's not quite full size, Anthony. I don't know if you meant that to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay next to the Ash
Oh, you're
Monster.
right. You're
the
right.
Dweller,
Let
but
me There we go. Thank you.
Okay, sure.
That's helpful.
Yeah, and that's a bad idea. Yeah, I'll swing with Tide Collar.
Okay.
Excuse me. With advantage. I guess I didn't need the help action because Minnie's over there, but
Well,
I won't use it unless I need to make a saving throw. How about that?
that's good. Actually, pretty good.
Does that count?
You have a little time.
Say again.
He's holding on to his help, or does it wait? Or can
For
he
a
hold
s-
it? Does,
for a saving throw.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't think
I think
you
it's your
can.
next
No,
D20.
it's I say what you use it on. So like
Oh, okay.
if I help you with an attack,
Gotcha.
It's an attack.
18
18 hits.
and a 27.
A 27 also hits.
All right. I have advantage. I don't need the help action.
Oh, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I will as well use a martial arts and as my bonus action to do an unarmed strike.
Of course.
That's a 10.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, so first damage is 8 slashing, 6 water, and 2 rage.
Yeah.
Anthony, just a quick check. Was an 11 a hit?
Oh,
'Cause
escalation dice.
Escalation die.
No. Good
Okay.
question. Thanks for checking.
Yep.
Okay, so that is the and then the
10 and 6, essentially.
Yep. Got it.
And that next is 11 and 4. 9 slashing, 2 rage, 4 water. And my unarmed strike goes wide. I'm still equipped with my shield. Stay behind me, Quinn. My turn's over.
With your strikes, when it seems to have noticeably diminished in size.
Cool.
It is Manny's turn.
Okay. I mean, Manny, she's prone and laughing. I guess I'm
Yeah.
wondering if it makes sense to attack her, or if it makes sense to double focus on the dweller.
Or to
She's
gag
prone-
her so she can't speak and cast spells at us.
She can't do that while she's in the fit of laughter.
Yeah, but she does make saves at the end of her turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just mechanically, I don't think I have like a.
That's at the end of her turn though. Like she's not.
Yeah, it
She's
is.
not doing anything this turn.
Yeah, I just don't know if I naturally have like a way to like limit her, because I would have to like pin her, which would be a
Yeah, you could
Series
grapple
of
her.
I
yeah,
mean,
but that would be next turn.
It's probably okay to just like if she only skips one turn, that's probably fine.
Yeah,
You're right.
But I'm just wondering if it makes sense to attack the dweller is really good what I'm thinking.
Oh, that's what I think.
Quick question, Anthony. Does it seem, you know what I'm going to do is I am going to step up to threaten her so she
Okay.
can't leave easily. Although I know that'll make it an advantage against me, but that's fine. Does it look like I can walk through the dweller? Like, would it just be difficult terrain if it's just like a big swirling storm? I guess I'm just curious what that
It would be
mechanic is.
difficult terrain, but yes.
I'd probably hurt. Yeah.
There is a similar to like the ashlings up above. There is like a more solid core
Okay.
at the middle.
So that we are striking something. Okay.
Yes.
That's kind of what I was just wondering. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep swinging my sword of virtue at the dweller, I think.
Okay. Are you in it?
No.
Okay.
I stepped around it. I just
Okay.
it's hard to show that.
Sure.
Wait a second. Oh. I just realized I've been my damage with sword of virtue has been using my con, not my strength, weirdly.
Strange.
Yeah, so I mean it was only a minus like one less, but I should attack fully.
Manny throws his weighted training clothes to the floor.
That'll be a 13 with the escalation die.
Escalation.
A 13 does not hit.
All right, I'll swing again. That'd be a 14 with the escalation.
14. Does not hit.
Fuck.
We're really trying to figure out what
Fuck.
this AC is.
We'll get there eventually.
If you look back in the history of the battle, you know what the AC is.
Yeah, it's 15.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what it is. Let's play.
What could it be?
That's my whole turn. Wait. Can I make an offhand attack with my tail? Is that a thing I
Sure.
can do? Actually,
Yeah.
don't know if because it's a. I just don't get to use my strength, right? I'm gonna whip my tail down though on her. Fuck her.
Wait, she makes an extra save.
She gets an extra save when I hit her.
Yeah, when she takes
Oh.
damage.
Okay. Well, to be fair, advantage didn't. No, it's only a 14. 15.
It's
Sorry,
15.
That hits.
her.
Yep.
Well,
they both have
let's
15
find out.
AC. Sorry. Okay. It's not gonna have my strength damage.
Sometimes the stars align.
I rolled an 8, so it'd be 8 and 2 rage. Or do I get rage on a offhand attack?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, absolutely you do.
But not my strength bonus on an offhand attack.
I see.
Correct. Essentially an unarmed strike. Essentially.
So it's 10 damage altogether.
Okay. And then she makes a
Wisdom save.
wisdom save.
DC 13.
Sorry, I didn't realize that.
That's all right.
And
I
I
think it's
wasn't
kind of
gonna-
cool story wise that you didn't realize that.
yeah, he just sees this laughing witch, and maybe it distracted him.
Shut up.
Yeah,
He's raging.
It unnerved him. Yeah, so he's just like,
Sorry,
quit laughing.
Joe, what was the DC?
13.
She snaps out of it.
Damn it. That's all right.
She's still prone.
True.
Important. Vera,
I skipped my turn.
you're made of
Yeah.
rocks.
I'm
Starts
made of
crumbling,
stone.
though, right? She starts cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at the end, no,
Another save.
she doesn't make a save,
I'll-
but
I'll burst forth from my stone casing next turn.
yeah.
After your mother.
It is the Witch of the Waste's turn. She, after being smacked by this Minotaur's bestial tail, she comes to and uses her movement to stand up. And she will... She's going to make a series of attacks on you, Manny. How does that sound?
I don't love it.
Sorry.
Hooray.
Well, you sort of deserve it.
Yeah, I think that
I
just
did ask for it.
by
Yeah.
virtue of being here, you sort of deserve
Yeah.
it. So this first attack is with her head snakes.
Okay.
That's a
bite.
12.
It misses.
It's a miss. And then she is going to form a pair of ash swords in her hands, which she will use to slash at
Did
you.
she stood up, I assume?
Yeah, I said she used her
Okay,
movement to
yes.
stand.
Got it.
This is just the same thing. Great. A 20 non-natural and a 14.
I'm gonna roll to use my tail to add to my defense, and I have a 21 AC against that 20. So
Damn, very
Yeah.
nice.
Mhm.
That's
I
cool.
parry it.
That's
That
your
is her-
reaction, right?
Exactly. Mhm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is her turn. It is the Dweller's turn. And the Dweller will make 3 attacks, this time 2 at Manny, 1 at Wanai.
Okay. I cannot use my reaction again, so
Don't even think about it.
yeah. No, I mean, so I just realized.
Right.
So I will have to just deal with the damage.
Hope he misses.
So this one is Manny, this one is Wanai, that misses, and then these 2 are at Manny, a 27 and a 19.
The 27 and 19 are at Manny.
Yes.
Both hit.
All right. I'm going to roll this damage together.
Actually,
Okay, his
wait.
damage really blows, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Number.
Because he's a tornado. You guys suck.
No, that was a bad joke. So that is 10 slashing damage, or 20 slashing damage divided up into 2 10s.
Okay.
So-
So both.
It's the
You'll-
same. It's still
You'll
10
take
damage.
you'll take 10 damage.
All right.
That is its turn. The escalation die goes up to 2. And we are back to Quinn.
All right. I will move out here. I'm gonna take a blast at the Witch of the Waste.
This is with your new weapon.
It is with my new weapon, the Iron Flame.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Yeah, it's 15. Yeah.
L. Okay.
Oh, but if AC
Oh.
is
Does he miss?
missed AC
Yeah.
by 2 or less damage, you still do half damage.
Half damage.
You'll
Aha.
do half damage with the Iron Flame.
Do I get sneak attack on that?
No.
Okay. Uh, 4 piercing.
Very good.
Then I will use the I'll use the help action. Also, Master of Tactics only gives advantage for attacking. You can't use the
Oh, good.
I can't use
Okay.
the help action for anything else.
Oh.
I just read that. I'll use the help action on Manny
Thanks.
if I'm within 30 feet. I'm not, but I will.
Wanai
I'll
it is.
I'll
You should give it to Wanai
jog-
with the
jog
give it-
in,
give it-
jog back.
Give it to Wanai.
He already has
I have
advantage
I have
Oh,
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Vera could use it the
Okay.
most.
that's true. Actually.
for attacking, but
Oh,
she's still.
yeah. Then just give it to me.
I also
then.
can't
I'm
see. I
minus
can't
7
see Vera.
Oh,
I-
yeah. Good point.
Yeah, I can use it against the witch potentially. So
That's my turn.
All right. Wanai.
Flashing away, nothing fancy. Saving my key points. 24, or actually, it's
Yeah.
26.
It's pretty good.
pretty
There's
good.
another 26.
That's
And
pretty
I'll
good.
I'll use a martial art as a bonus. 23.
Those all
Yeah,
hit.
actually 25.
Oh, you're right. Doesn't matter. 9 slashing, 2 rage, 3 water for the first. 8 slashing, 2 rage, 6 water for the second. And 9 bludge and 2 rage for the
That's a lot of
third.
damage.
Budge.
That's a lot
That's
of
a
damage.
lot of damage.
Okay, so we've got 11.
Is water
And-
the only thing that is like needs to be separate? Because I can just tell you with it, you know.
I can interpret it from what's in the the Roll20 chat.
Okay.
And that, and then do a lot of damage to this thing.
Yes.
Where was I? Oh yes. And then, sorry, am I adding the rage to the last one?
Of course, yes. Every time I hit,
Every time he hits,
that's the
I
point
get
of being
this,
a bonk.
I get this feeling.
Mhm.
Um,
I just zoomed in on the token, and there's some horribly disfigured skulls in it, like AI, like terrible AI skulls, in a way that is truly, truly upsetting.
Good.
Yeah.
That's exactly the vibe that I want from this. I'm glad. There were 4 images that look very similar to this from Firefly,
Hmm.
and I chose the most horrific looking one.
Good.
Anything else, Wanai?
That will I'll move between Quinn and the dweller. That'll be
Great.
it.
It is Manny's turn.
I think we should just keep focusing on the dweller. So, well, she is right there though, and I do have advantage. I'm gonna attack the dweller. I'm gonna keep that up.
Okay.
A 22 will hit, I assume.
Yeah. that
And
will.
then it'll be is it a 2
14.
right?
14,
Yeah,
yeah.
14.
That is a miss.
Okay. also don't know if I can use my tail as a bonus attack because it's not an offhand weapon technically. It's just a tail. Anyway, I will do my damage. I do 16 slashing. Holy shit!
Wow.
That's a lot.
Pretty
And then
good.
2 rage, so 18 damage on the dweller,
Okay.
and that's it. That's it.
Very good. Vera, you crack out of your stone chrysalis, feeling great, honestly.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
No stone
Uh,
cage can hold you.
that is true. I fear that the answer is yes, but I want to double check something. So I'm a 5th level warlock, so I have 2 spell slots,
Yes,
but I cast all my spells at the highest level.
correct.
That's
But
correct.
because I only have 2 spell slots and I cast 2 spells and my concentration is broken, I can't recast those same spells again, right? So I've used out all of my
Correct.
spell slots.
Is Hex a concentration?
Yeah.
Because as soon as you cast Hex, then your protection of good of evil would have faded.
Well, it didn't matter because
Which I didn't realize. Yeah.
Yeah, but it also
We
didn't
had no
matter since
effect.
you
But
Sure.
yes,
Okay.
that's good
became
for me to
stone.
know moving forward. But yeah, so my understanding is like
I thought Hex was
those
not
were my
on
2
there.
spell.
I don't think Hex is on your spell list. I thought Hex was a
Hex is
warlock.
Hex is a first level spell for
Oh, okay.
warlocks.
All right, never mind.
Yeah. Hexblade's curse we established was like
That's what
a
it-
cantrip
that's
for me
it,
because
yeah,
I picked Hexblade, but that's
Yeah.
different. I'm just double checking. So yeah, okay, those were my 2 spell slots. So that's unfortunate because I can't recast them.
Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. I mean that's the game. I just want to double check. So, and then my other question is, if I move around like up here-ish, am I engaged with the dweller?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as
But
you
if I'm
don't
like just
get out of like step 5 feet away.
so is this still that's 5 feet away then? Because I'm
No,
outside
You're
No.
you're still in. Yeah,
Yep, that's fine.
because you're kitty corner with it.
okay, and this would be 2. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, I will use a bonus action to cast Hexblade's Curse on Valsa.
The Witch of the
Vasla.
Wastes.
Yep, Witch of the Wastes. I'll
It's
just
the
keep
Witch of
saying
the
that.
Waste, but honestly, her name's not that hard.
Yep, it's Witch of the Wastes.
Okay.
I then want to try something a little bit. Oh, actually, sorry. One question: if I stayed where I was here. Can I see her or no?
You have an obstructed view of her.
Has his size been reduced enough, possibly by my damage, to help with his line of sight?
That's a great question. Let me look at the stats. Yes, I would say that its size. What,
I know what you're trying
There
to
it
do, so we're all still in threat range, essentially. Yeah.
I was just trying to center it.
Yeah.
Yes, she is in view.
Oh,
Unobstructed.
okay. Cool. That's fine. I'll just move up here, and stay within range, and then I'm going to use Lightning Lure, which is a cantrip on Witch of the Wastes.
Okay.
So she has to make a successful Strength saving throw.
Oh. Does she?
You're telling me she's not great at strength, Anthony?
What are you doing to it? Her?
You'll see.
Lightning lure?
Lightning
What?
lure. It's a
What is
sig
your
spell.
DC, Gregory?
D13.
That is a fail.
Great. So she gets pulled towards me with a line of lightning. So she gets essentially pulled to right next to me. So I guess
There's a minotaur in the way.
can I not cast around him if I can see her?
This is
it's
where
a
she-
baby.
where's
It's
she
a
gonna-
It
baby.
would go here. Should go here,
Oh.
right?
Anthony, for the stream, Anthony noted that Nick has a baby on camera that is not.
Oh, I was like really confused.
and Greg can
Hi.
see, and he was confused.
Well, I was looking at the roll 20.
Aw,
That was adorable.
that was cute.
Night.
It's very cute.
Good night.
Aw,
Night.
night.
That's awesome.
That's so cute. Good night.
So the way it says is you create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet of you. The target must succeed or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line toward you.
Yeah, but the problem is I'm in between, so you can't pull her
so-
into my square.
So assuming that
Okay.
if I went here, which is within my movement, and did the same exact thing, then we don't have that issue.
Yeah, you just
That's
pull
true.
her to the
that square.
square to the left.
Okay, so is that cool if we say that?
Yeah,
Or
that's fine.
that I took. Okay. So she comes directly in front of me.
Yep.
She's going to take 2d8 lightning damage,
It's pretty good.
Pretty
That's
good.
very good.
but I have a quick question for you.
God, you have
it's
so
only
many
6, so-
questions.
Well,
Yeah.
so I've been thinking about this, but you can make glass when you imbue sand with electricity, but you can do the same thing with ash. I'm wondering if I cover her in electricity, whether that changes the ash on her to glass or some portion of her gets electrified into glass.
Ooh.
Yeah, big ooh.
Covering.
That's pretty cool.
Let me think about that. I hadn't considered that. Glass. I am inclined to just say yes because that sounds super freaking cool. Yeah.
So maybe the way that this works is like I pull her towards me and
Yeah.
I use my hands and I want to shock the like left side or her right side of her body that like rams into me. So that whole
Okay.
right side now is like has glass covering it.
I love
Um,
that.
And I like nudge Manny and I say, you know where to aim. And that'll be my turn. That's fine.
Greg, take inspiration. That was very cool.
Very cool.
Good.
Agreed.
Stuff.
Super cool.
Thank you.
It is her turn.
Oh no.
Yes.
I am going to have her. Let me take a quick measurement. Okay. Manny and Vera, I'm going to have you both make a strength save.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Well, actually, we don't get not inspiration. We don't get
You don't get
what's it
advantage.
called? Escalation, right?
Nope.
On saves.
No.
Nope.
Okay. But I do get an inspiration if I wanted to, if I know if I pass on a 13 versus a 12.
Inspiration can be
We'll
used
see.
after. Yeah, 100%.
I'll see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't make a difference, I'm obviously not going to burn it on this, but I don't know what her DC. It might be higher than that, like 15 or something.
Yeah. Usually saves against enemies are higher than you'd like them to be.
Yeah.
Who else are you waiting for? Manny?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm good at that. I actually get advantage naturally. So good thing because I got a 26.
Oh, okay. So Manny, you'll take half damage, and I have to calculate the DC. There it is. Okay, so Vera, you failed, so you will both
Yep.
take. Nope. Uh, You'll both take 4 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and then Vera, you cannot take reactions until your next turn.
That's not
said-
bonus action, it's just reactions, right?
Just reactions.
You say
Okay.
I only get half though because I saved, right? Or do I still take the full?
No, you just don't lose. You don't lose your reaction.
Okay.
And also you take half the damage. Yes.
So
So
that's what I was
two
asking.
damage.
Yes.
Oh,
'cause
for
you
your
said both of us.
rage. Yeah.
No,
No.
It's necrotic. I
He
saved.
made the save.
Ah, okay.
That's what I was asking.
And then that is her turn. She's gonna move here.
Okay, I got an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Hit her in the glass.
Hit it right in the glass. I aim for the glass. 21, which I know hits. Actually,
Yeah.
it's 23.
Yeah.
Not great. 2 rage, 8 slashing. Poor roll.
Poor roll, but I am gonna give you some bonus damage because of the glass.
Hell yeah.
Very good. That is her turn. It is the Dweller's turn. The Dweller will make 3 attacks.
Hmm.
1 on Vera, 1 on Manny, 1 on Wanai.
Mm-hmm.
So this one is for Vera, a 24.
It's gonna
For
do
Manny, a 24. And for Wanai, a 13.
Oh, I have a 25 AC against that attack.
Wow.
That's clutch. It was the only number I could have
No,
rolled.
you used your reaction to attack Hopper.
Oh, you're right. I can't. I only get the. That's a bummer. Okay, never mind. That was such.
Thanks,
so bad.
Nick. I want a good,
Yeah.
clean game.
He does
Alright.
it to me
Yeah.
every time.
it.
You're right. Keep me honest.
Fair is fair. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so this is Vera's damage. It's 9 slashing. This
Okay.
is Manny's damage. 7 slashing.
Mhm.
And that is its turn.
I take 3 damage.
We will move to the escalation die. 3. Back to Quinn.
Perfect. So this is how elevated is this cliff?
I would say that at the peak where Vasla is probably about 10 feet up, but it's a kind of an irregular slope up to there.
Okay, so it's not something I could like hide behind and pop up and shoot at her.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
I don't really have a way to get advantage, so I will attack the big guy.
Okay.
That's going to be a critical failure.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Quinn, I'm gonna have you make a save, and that save is going to be a wisdom save.
Okay, awesome.
I wonder if this is against your actual weapon and not the Dweller.
Critical
Nice.
success.
-1.
Ah,
Plus -1.
that's so good.
That's because I'm sick with ash poisoning. I have -1.
That's very good. Cool. Nothing happens.
Excellent.
Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Manny.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And that's it.
All right. Wanai.
Nobody looks very. Nobody's taken. How does everybody look in the party? Manny. Anybody?
I got 40 out of, or like 41 out of 55. I'm doing great.
Okay. I didn't think anybody looked too terrible, so I'm just
Yeah,
swinging away with the tag.
I'm a little over half.
That is a crit.
What crit?
A crit
That's
hit. Yeah.
7.
God, your
And the 26.
rolls, Nick.
Especially with
They're
advantage.
insane.
God.
They're insane tonight. They,
All right, I'm gonna use the restroom. You do all your damage roll. I'll be right back.
Oh, the last one wasn't Tide Collar. It was actually just my unarmed strike, so I'll re-roll that. 23.
Yeah, it's actually 26 and it still hits then.
Okay, that's a lot of damn.
God.
God damn.
I just learning. Well, I've known this because I've been doing this every episode, but the strategy for Vera is just to gas up one eye every.
It's kind of the
That's
best.
it.
Yeah.
Just buff one eye. That
Go
is
for the bonk.
I got a sword at level 1 that was insane. That's just gotten better. So
Yeah. Buff the bonk.
That's the bomb. That's the bomb.
Well,
I need
now
a
we
I need
wait.
a calculator.
Who's next in the order? Well, you can't tell me. I mean, I guess I could also go. Because I'm also just going to attack the Dweller. So probably worth me. I'm just gonna do it. Although, how does Bardic Inspiration work? I get
Just
to
give
like
advantage, I
add.
thought.
No, I think you add die. Bardic Inspiration bonus action, 1d8 per. No. It's a d6. So I think I added d6. Joe, Bardic Inspiration, I added d6 to.
Mine
something?
is a hold, please. It is a D6. Yes, it's a D6. Unless we're doing when I hit 5th level combined, it's a D8, but I'm pretty sure it's a D6 because I only have 2 bard levels.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I should use it to my attack roll or save it for a saving throw.
All right, how'd you do, Nick?
22 slashing, 8 bludgeoning, 6 rage, and 11 water, which is a total of 47. With 11 of it being water.
Great.
The battlefield is just damp, soaking wet,
It's water everywhere.
but not a drop of
Okay.
rain.
Boyo, can you calculate everything for the water?
it's
Everything but
11.
the water for me.
Oh, 22 and 8.
Everything
That's
but
36.
the water.
36.
36 damage. Okay. And then the water is
11.
okay. Oops.
Getting close and personal. Well, look how small he is. He's so tiny. He's
Just a
itty
little
bitty.
guy.
There's only like 6 skulls in there now.
Holy shit, that was so much damage.
A lot of damage.
I
Anything
crit.
else on your turn, Nick?
No, that'll be all.
Oh, okay, thank you. Manny.
I'm going to attack it and do far less damage.
I'm gonna.
We'll see.
That's going to be a 23.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
hits,
that hits.
and a sort of virtue. Oh, a natural 20 for a 27.
You said
Uh,
less, but we'll see.
It'll be less still. So the first one, that's crazy. How did I do that much damage? Wow. I just rolled super bad on myself. So my normal attack did 19 damage, which is
Yeah,
wild, almost max.
incredible.
And then my second attack did 18 damage.
Michael,
Slashing. Mm-hmm.
describe how you kill the dweller below.
Mm-hmm. I think that we would see again, like Wanai has been doing work, fists flying, like the water splashing, and you've watched again this tornado, like get like the winds have died down. It's gotten smaller and smaller and smaller until we see this like putrid core, and I think it's very pathetic looking, right? Because it's this like
Yeah.
this sort of undulating ash. Again, I'm imagining almost like an ooze inside, like just this like shambling mound. And I think we've cut down so much that it's kind of this pathetic, like inching creature, and Manny just comes in with the sword of virtue, puts it above, holds it above his head, hands down, stabs down into it, and turns, and it just like retches up and then like dissipates, like falls limp.
Love that. So I'm going to Get in the right layer.
It's moving. I stab it again.
Ah! I'm trying to add the big X. So when you do that, you do get to the core, and although I did like the description that you gave, the core is actually more like if you've ever eaten like cheesy popcorn or like any kind of popcorn that has like some kind of a seasoning on it, like that sort of like that mass of like a couple of popcorn kernels and then just like a ton of the cheese or the seasoning just like into one kind of gritty hull, which you summarily sliced in half. But as you made the final killing blow, your sword glanced off of, you've definitely shorn through your share of bones and detritus. But on this final slash, your sword glances off of something metallic. And inside
It's a robot.
this dweller was not a robot, no.
Oh gosh. Oh shit. Is that a mask?
There's a mask in there.
Oh.
Oh, hell yeah.
God damn, brother, that mask. Shit.
It is
Dibs. Just kidding.
pitted and
Looks like a dragon mask.
scarred and covered in splotches of ash, but this is a mask. One of the divine masks.
Whew, that's fucking cool.
That's rad.
So that's laying on the ground.
Can you make it
And-
real big for a second?
Well, I'll make it real big, but I want you to know that the reason I'm doing that is because you asked, and not because it's actually very big. Sorry, I'm having trouble grabbing the
So
anchors on it. Can you let me? There it is.
It's
it's
huge.
so
Wow,
big.
wow, that mask
Oh my
is
God!
huge.
That thing is bigger than the fucking monster itself. What the hell?
Oh boy. That's very creepy
cool.
looking.
I like how we all had the same idea.
Yeah. Same. Well, like, let's make the same bad joke together.
Thanks, everyone.
That's what makes it a good joke.
Is that how it works? That's cool. We better not let her take it. That would be bad.
It's Vera's
Maybe.
turn.
She would need gems to attune to it.
She might have them.
A player
Walk
character would
over to
need
the
gems to
mask.
attune to it.
I walk over to the mask and I'm gonna pick it up.
You're looting in combat?
Yeah.
Vera.
Hell yeah. No. I approve it.
Can I pick it up as a bonus action or is that an action?
You can pick it up as a bonus action. Yeah.
I will pick it up as a bonus action and I guess store it in my robe.
You gonna
Nice.
pick it to your snakes
now.
to hide behind your head?
It's
Yeah.
actually
No,
an
it's too big for
object
that.
interaction. You should still have your bonus action.
You have acquired the Mask of Kabura.
Oh.
That's snake, right?
That's the snake god.
Called it.
Hell
This is
yeah.
mine.
This one's mine.
Okay. Cool. Do I get the sense that anything has changed given the hits that the Witch of the Waste has taken, that we've knocked some of the ash off with the water and then the glass? Has anything changed in her demeanor, or does she seem pretty much the same?
I am gonna have you have to make like, because you picked the mask up as well. I
Yeah,
would have
sure, that's
you'd
fair.
either have to use your action to check that, or wait until your next
Yeah.
turn.
I'll step up to here. And I have got the mask now, but
Yeah.
I can't move the mask, obviously. I am going to make that check. Can I roll Arcana to see how she's under the thrall of some magical effect she still loses?
Yeah, you can
Or is
either
it
roll
or is it like a
Arcana,
nature or something?
Arcana or Insight. here.
I'll do Arcana for that. 22.
On a 22, that's very good. She appears to be shaken by the dweller's demise. And at this stage of the game, I don't think that you can tell whether that is going to like completely rest her from her reverie,
Right.
or if she is still under some sort of
Some
thrall.
kind of, yeah, like I wouldn't
But
know what is
you
shaking her
can tell
necessarily. Yeah.
that the dweller's demise has visibly shaken her.
Gotcha. So with just my free action speaking before the end of my turn, I will call out to her and I'll say, Mother, if you are in there and you are waking up, I need you to tell me now. And she's going to otherwise brandish the two-bladed Cathar, and
Yeah.
her snake hairs are going to glow and start to like form, I want to say like almost like a crown around her head, all looking at her mother. And I will end my turn there.
I think even before Vosla's turn, I think she'll take a free action.
Oh.
And she still has 2 ash swords in her hands. And at your words, I think that they disintegrate in her hands and fall away into particles in her hands. And she says, "Of course, I'm still in here, but that doesn't mean that I'm not where I'm supposed to be." And it'll go to her turn. She is going to. I gotta look up a spell real quick.
Hate that.
Catapult.
Sorry.
Catapult. Spell again.
Tune into our other campaign, Canis, the land of
Fangs
what is
and
it? Fear,
Fangs and
fangs and flight.
Fangs
Yeah,
and
that's
I think I might have changed to Fangs and Fright.
I like that though.
You too can
Also
learn
good.
about catapult and how, aka how
effective it is.
how mages can do bludgeoning damage.
Hey, we're casting a spell. It's gonna make a 20-foot radius area. I will illustrate that with a circle.
Fireball.
Yeah, she's casting fireball. No.
Oh.
Just do the ellipse, the freehand draw with the ellipse.
Thank you, Nick. Like this? Did you mean an ellipse like this?
I think you did.
Okay. I think you might have meant like an ellipse.
No, I think I meant an ellipse.
Like an ellipse, though?
I think
Everybody that's
elliptical.
in here is going to need to make a save.
Mm-hmm.
And that save is a... Wait. I gotta read this. Did you guys know that having spell save or spell casting enemies is like a
Annoying as
little
shit.
bit more difficult to run?
It's so much. I disagree. I think it's more
Crunchier.
difficult, but it's super fun.
Oh, I agree.
You
It's
said
super
more
fun.
difficult.
Yeah, it is more difficult.
Yeah.
It's hard for you too because you don't have your assets in Roll20. They're all on paper.
Correct. Okay, so what happens is this area that I have illustrated with the ellipse tool in Roll20, the ash on the ground picks up and starts swirling. It's not the same like quick swirling, like
Mhm.
formulous mass that the dweller below was, but it does affect your vision. It does affect your movement, and it becomes much more hard to see, much harder to move, and you guys are in an area,
Oh no, is this
A
quicksand?
a zone even. And then she will take her movement and move here. And
Don't let
that
me
is
into
gonna
my
be-
zone.
Weren't we supposed to make a save? Or is it on
Uh,
your turn?
You make the save on your turn,
Got it.
and then I'm going to delete the dweller from the initiative order. I'm going to delete there it is. Okay. Escalation up to 4.
Damn.
Quinn.
I will go right where she was standing, basically.
There's elevation.
Can I get there with 30? At 40 feet of movement, it's 30 feet. Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yep.
2. I'm gonna take a shot at her.
Okay.
There is no sneak attack. 22.
Mm-hmm.
That's a
By
hit.
that I mean 26.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get an advantage because I have high ground, right?
No.
Okay. It's worth a shot.
That is not a thing.
6 piercing damage.
Yeah.
I will use a bonus action to give Vera advantage on an attack.
Or a save, right?
Nope,
No.
just an attack. I can only give it on attacks.
Okay, that's fine.
That's it.
Have we been playing it that way the entire time?
I
I think so.
I think
actually.
so.
I just keep forgetting.
Okay. I feel like we've played a little fast and loose with it,
I
but
I
fine.
have said I'm giving you an advantage on
Yeah, he's
attack.
being good about it.
Sometimes I might zone out and people use it for something else. That's not on me.
Yeah.
You can help with skill checks, but that's out of combat stuff.
and not with this ability. I have to be next to you to
Got
help with a
it.
skill check.
Gotcha.
This is
one night.
yeah.
It will be your turn,
Yep.
and I'm gonna have you take
You have to make a save.
this amount of
Figure this-
damage.
No
Or is the
save?
save at the end of his turn?
I'm gonna have him take this amount of damage. 4.
What kind of damage?
That is gonna be 4 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and then you will make a Dex save.
13.
That is a fail.
Oh.
So you will also take 3.
Damn.
Also necrotic damage.
Also necrotic. Okay.
Wow. I rolled real bad on both of those.
Yeah, you did.
It is your turn, sir.
Do I feel like my movement is slowed in any way?
Are you moving?
I'm about to move.
As
I
you
just
start
wanna-
moving, you feel like your movement is slowed.
Okay, well I'm gonna move out of it then.
Okay.
Straight backwards out. So that's
Backflip.
10 feet.
Yep,
I have
so
40 feet of movement.
It takes you 20 feet of movement to get out.
Okay, so I have 20 more. Okay. I'll head down here.
Okay.
I think it was right there.
Oh, move.
I will. No, I'm going to use an action to quaff a greater potion of healing to get the full effect. Yep. So it's 14 HP.
HP on the HC.
HP.
And that'll be my turn.
All right.
But
Manny,
Okay, so damage.
you'll take 8 necrotic damage and make a Dex save.
Okay. I get advantage on the dex save, and I have Bardic Inspiration.
That's great.
Oh. Let me roll that sweet d6.
Oh, I'm so
No,
sorry.
it won't matter. It won't matter. 'cause
It
it's
won't
20.
And you
matter.
don't,
Yeah.
and
You
you don't
don't
have
have
to
it.
use it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I would save that bardic inspiration for something else.
yeah.
So then you will also take 5 additional necrotic damage.
Damn. Okay, that was a lot. Okay. So that's 13 necrotic altogether.
Yeah.
28 hit points. Not great. Okay. I will take 10 feet to get out. So that's 20 out of my 30 movement. I'm gonna step
Yep.
over. And he's gonna yell, "Enough of this!" And he's gonna fucking wail on her.
Yeah.
That is a
Yeah.
17 and does it again.
Both
Okay,
hit.
both hits. Bam. We got, so that is 29 points of damage.
Very good.
Does it break concentration?
Great question. Let me make a roll.
It's a Constitution save DC of the damage you took, I think.
Well, it would be on, so per attack then.
Yeah, not total damage. Each
Yeah.
it's attack.
It's 2.
So 14 and then 15.
It's like 10 or the damage you took, whichever is less or whatever.
Woof.
Or
yes.
greater.
The
Greater.
spell breaks.
Whew.
It doesn't
Cool.
break yet, right? It's
It
until
does.
her turn.
No, it breaks immediately.
Yeah, usually the spells break immediately.
Yeah, her concentration is broken. The spell would end.
Okay.
You're welcome, Vera.
Thank you.
Anything else on your turn, Michael?
No, that's all I get to do.
Okay. Vera.
Okay. Vera's gonna walk here.
Yeah.
Can she make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure. What is my DC?
Your DC is.
Sorry,
I
the
believe
DC for
it's just-
concentration is 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher.
Oh. Oh, so
She
then-
still failed.
Okay.
Oh.
I just wanted to
I rolled a 5.
Okay. Just wanted to make
So-
sure.
Yeah, it was real bad over here.
I want to maybe play this the same as you played it because I use Flesh to Stone.
Hmm.
So she will be turned to
Ooh.
stone by
Oh,
my
interesting.
gaze. But so the way it's written is if the saving throw fails by 5 or more, which it would have, because if it's 10, then it's 5.
Sorry.
She's
That was my save for
Flesh stone.
no,
No.
for
Oh,
the
for
concentration.
keeping concentration. I haven't rolled
I thought
I
that's
haven't rolled for
what,
this
damn,
one yet.
okay. Okay,
Sorry.
never mind. I thought that's
What-
what you rolled. Okay.
what is my DC for this save?
14.
14. Okay, I'm gonna roll that right now. Okay. That is a fail.
Okay. Is it more than 5?
It is more than 5.
Okay. So I want to be fair to the way we played it because she's also a Medusa or she's also a Gorgon, because so it feels unfair for me to be like, she's immediately stone forever.
Yeah.
But I'd like to, instead of making it stone for one turn, if she could have the effect of she starts to turn to stone and has to make another save next turn. And if she fails that one, then it takes the effect. So basically it takes 2 turns instead of 1, which is like when you make it a save that's within 5, you don't immediately turn to stone, you start to turn.
Love that.
So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to walk up to her as she starts petrifying.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cup her hand with my hand, and I'm basically going to say, if I have to, I will seal you away. until you can come back into your own. The choice is yours. And I'm locked eyes, hair glowing, and turning her body into stone.
That's so good.
On my turn.
Anything else on your turn?
It's her turn next, so that I'm waiting for her.
I know.
to make that.
I love you two being next to each other in the initiative order.
Like mother, like daughter. How fun is that? Both bad at initiative.
Yeah.
The family resemblance is so strong.
Yeah, it's like the one time where One Eye is not racist for thinking they're related just because they're both Corgans. Yeah.
Why do you miss that part? He has no idea they're related.
He's like, oh no, they're not related. Yeah.
I don't see it.
Wait, one of them's red.
I am
Yeah,
not going to
exactly.
let my implicit bias take over here.
I'm
Yeah,
making a
one of them's
stand.
red, one of them's purple. Yeah.
So I think on the start of Vasla's turn, you're cupping her hand. She's going to reach out with her other hand and cup yours. And she is going to close her eyes and say, Take me out of this place. And then her eyes are going to glow with that same putrid yellow that her snakes did when she was trying to petrify y'all. But she's going to cast a spell. I'm not going to make you make any kind of an insight check. You can tell, like, this is not her will. This is like,
Yeah.
this is what she is doing, but she is not fully in control here.
She's not doing this herself.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is she Darth Vader?
She's Darth Vader. Yep.
Damn it, I knew it.
And here's the thing about that, Nick, is that Darth Vader is actually a character that I invented.
Whoa.
I came
Whoa.
up with
You
Darth
heard it here.
Vader. Yeah.
In the
I already knew that.
70s?
I've read your books. I knew that.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool, but
And I didn't know you were 50.
That's
I'm
great.
much older than 50.
Ancient and unknowable.
So now we get to say, okay, boomer? Every time we fail to save?
Gosh, I wish you wouldn't.
Boomer.
That's not the right spell. Does that... That's lame. I might just do that anyway.
See you later, Michael.
I remember when Michael was playing the game with us.
Welcome back, Michael.
I'm off screen for 1 second.
Michael was actually
Someone has to
there
disrupt.
when he was there when I came up with the character Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Yeah, I knew it.
He was there. He was there when the wall fell.
Do not recite the old magics to me, Witch. I was there when they were
I am gonna have Manny, Vera, and Quinn. You are all gonna make a Constitution save.
I'm good at that.
I'm happy to hear it.
Because I said it, I'm gonna roll real badly. No, I rolled 25.
That's pretty
Crushed
good.
it.
You
Should I add my bardic inspiration? Get up to 30.
you could, but you don't have to. Somebody's really measuring. Nick.
I was just curious.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Couldn't get a 6.
Oh no. So everybody but Quinn is going to take half damage.
Uh-oh.
It's right.
That's 14 necrotic damage.
Nice. Okay.
Damn.
I have temporary hit points somewhere.
Manny and Vera, you will take 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is the end of her turn. Escalation goes to 5.
Wait, hold on.
I'm looking at Vasla's hit point max and her hit points current. She's not looking great.
What?
She has to make another Constitution saving throw because it's the end of her turn.
Oh, thank you.
What was the spell that I got hit with? Like what?
Is necrotic damage.
Okay, so it's just like an explosion of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I made the save.
Okay. So we can play this however you want. The way it works normally is because she fails the first one, she has to roll 3 failures or successes, whichever comes first.
Oh,
for
sure.
for like the qualifying effect. So we could play it that way, or if you want it to be a different kind because she's a Gorgon, we can play it in a different
I like that.
resistance or whatever. So in this case, you would have made 1 save. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
It is Quinn's turn.
I'm gonna shoot this lady. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
14 doesn't hit. We already established that.
Nope.
I'll give one eye the help action.
Great.
That's it. That's my whole turn.
When I
I think. Sorry. I think can I speak to when I am before he or as
No.
he's moving?
No, I'm cutting this bitch in half.
Alright.
Of course.
I think she's just saying to the group, like, I think outside of this place, she can be saved. Try not to destroy all of her.
If not, she can be cut in half outside of here too.
The way she made it sound is she wants to leave this place and she's trapped in this place, so the only way to get her out.
She'll never fit through the door. She'll never fit through the doors otherwise.
Does a 23 hit?
No, that misses. Next turn.
There's a 25. Actually, these are way higher numbers because of escalation.
I gotta pump up those rookie numbers.
I will not do the unarmed strike yet. 10 slash, 2 rage, 3 water.
It's fine. Are you doing them non-lethal?
Of course, I'm doing them non-lethally. I trust
10 slash 2 rage.
Yep.
You
3.
said 3.
3 water.
Okay, so that's
Non-lethal damage. I'm like hitting her with the flat end of the blade.
yeah.
Or the the pommel, kind of like hitting her with the.
Okay, I think that whatever you roll in your second attack will neutralize her.
I was curious. I don't know if we can rage and.
Oh, you're right. I don't think I
do
can make
non-lethal.
non-lethal damage.
So you'd have to drop your rage.
Let me look. I can't voluntarily.
All right, you can either drop your rage or you can kill Vera's mom.
Actually, you would have lost your rage because you didn't do damage on that other turn.
I took damage though.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well,
knocked unconscious or in turns you haven't attacked a hostile creature. You can also end your rage. Oh, I can end it as a bonus action.
Oh,
it doesn't say I can't do non-lethal damage, to be fair, but
I saw something on D&D Beyond, but it doesn't seem. It seems like a question mark.
I will allow you to do non-lethal damage.
Yeah, I'm neutralizing her.
Okay.
It's even more damage than the last one. That's the same damage.
You neutralize her.
So like with a bunch of, I don't know, I'm just like striking her with a pommel and like backing her with the back end of the sword, and I'm just like taking her out of the leg so she falls, and
yeah, she falls unconscious.
Not stabbing her or decapitating her, unfortunately. You owe me one, Vera. This witch deserved what she received.
I'm Googling this.
Oh no.
It says you can continue to make saves on certain statuses even if you are unconscious. So you fail automatically on dex and strength, but others it depends. But I guess in the
Oh.
language of the spell, would she still be rolling for this? Because in my mind, I guess you'd have to be conscious to try to fight off turning to stone, but it doesn't say explicitly in the spell.
Well, let me ask you, Greg, as the
Yeah.
player, are you continuing the spell now that she's unconscious?
Yes, I would continue. I think
Okay.
the point is, I don't think she can come back from what she's like
We have to get her off the continent.
here. So I want to turn her to stone and find out a way to ship her back to
Okay.
my part of the world.
Then she will continue to make saves.
Okay.
I've got 1 success, 0 failures, right?
Yeah, so basically what I would say is just roll until you get
Yep.
3 of either, and then that'll determine if she's fully stoned or not, but she'd still be unconscious. So we'd figure that out.
What is my DC?
14.
She has made this. She's passed.
All 3?
Yes. She's got
Wow.
three successes, 1 failure.
Interesting. Okay. So I think like seeing that she's like not turning to
She is
stone
unconscious though.
yeah.
We could still like bind her.
Yeah, I think we bind her, and I think I am going to take a part of my my robes, and I'm going to tie them around her eyes.
Before you start doing this, why are you protecting the Witch of the Waste right now, Vera?
Oh, right.
She struck at us multiple times while we were traveling through the desert. Are you with them?
I think Vera like gives you the saltiest look imaginable, like side eye, and says, I don't have any special love for Vasla, but she clearly wasn't in control of what she was doing, nor were any of the others that we've rescued here today. I believe we should give her the same benefit of treating her rather than just killing her.
You know her name?
She's my mother.
At that, when I will sort of cool, calm.
But I want you to know that should she be irredeemable, that will not stop me from getting rid of her for good.
If she's family, let's try to help her.
Yeah, and I think we bind and tie her, her arms, and then I also cover her eyes.
Yeah.
With cloth.
Vin Diesel shows up. It's about family.
Speaking of family, Vera's then going to turn towards the kid that is hiding behind the pillar.
Okay.
And try to check on him and see if he's alive, how he's doing, etc.
Make some sort of a charisma check. He's just been in a room with a very scary Gorgon.
Yeah,
for
that's true.
an indeterminate amount of time.
While he does that, Quinn searches the Witch of the Waste's pockets.
Correct. I was waiting for a moment, but I am running her pockets.
Vera, your calming aura pacifies this youth, and you are able to connect with them. I don't know if you want to do the interaction, but you can send them with the rest of the kids.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if there was anything special or unique or different about this child, like that they were being reserved for something else. But if they're just like another kid that was missing, that's fine too. Okay, cool.
They are
Yeah,
just
then I think
just the unlucky one that got stuck in this room.
in this room. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think then Vera will just kind of do the same spiel we've done before to make sure that the kid is able to get out. I think.
All right, the rest of you are looting Vera's mom's body.
I
Yeah.
guess I'm looking around to see if there's anything else that was down here in the pile of ash, maybe, or just general investigation of the.
Yes, and I'm not apologetic about it.
Manny was just here.
Vasla has on her person almost nothing. She's wearing a dress that does not have pockets because of the patriarchy, but she does
Sure.
have a pouch on her belt, and the pouch contains a sapphire. The sapphire is worth about 500 gold, and Vera, upon seeing Quinn lift it from the pouch, you would recognize this as a family heirloom.
Ooh.
No sleight of hand, Quinn, to did it to me.
He
Hang
didn't
on.
say he was looting her sneakily.
That's true.
That's true. I think Vera is Vera doesn't say anything, but I think Quinn sees that each one of the snakes on her head perks up at it and then is following it across like the room in unison. Like they're usually kind of all like floating around and they all in one movement are like looking at this stone in his hand and like hissing. And she says, "That could belong to you. It should belong to me. But I can also fight you for it."
Kill each other.
Fight, 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 fight.
We make a small ring around.
Yep. That's right. Makora, Makora.
So I have the sapphire eyes that I pulled from the first dungeon.
Yeah.
How equivalent are those in weight?
Ooh.
Give it to him, Anthony. Let him do it. Let him try at least.
How equivalent are they in weight? You have two sapphire eyes that we discussed turned to glass.
Blue glass, but yeah,
Blue glass.
sapphire looking glass.
They are both substantially lighter than this sapphire.
Okay.
I think together they might equal maybe 2/3 of the weight.
I think Quinn would give it up. If he doesn't have the means on his person to like do a sleight of hand, I'll give it to Vera.
Cool.
Of course I was gonna give this to you the whole time. I mean, it is your birthright after all.
She palms it. She's like, "No, I just thought it was pretty," and then puts it in her pouch. But like gives you like a knowing like thank you nod. She's obviously kind of joking with him.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice anything when I touch the sapphire? Is there any kind of like, or can I roll an Arcana to see if there's any like?
You don't have to roll anything. This sapphire is etched and inlaid with gold runes that are written in Kaburan.
Yeah. Which
you
Can read.
Can read, not only because you're a Gorgon, but also because you can read and write any language. The runes note it as the Sapphire of Paras.
Oh.
It's only worth 500? Weak.
Damn.
That's a lot of gold.
I know
it's a lot of gold.
It's
Nick.
a lot of gold. Yeah, but for a whole like location,
They're small.
It's a small island, Nick.
it's a whole island.
All right.
Okay.
Are you insulting my homeland, bro?
Yes, he is. Out of character, of course.
These are inside thoughts.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
They aren't coming out. To be honest, Wenai is not actually afraid of Vera.
No, of course. I mean, come on. You all have your goggles. You're safe. She palms that sapphire, and I think she looks at Manny and she looks at Wenai and says, "Do either of you mind helping me take her out of here?"
Yeah, I got you.
Yep, we can carry her.
Manny accidentally bumps her head on every door frame though.
Manny, we did
Yeah.
this in the
Just a
palace. We
bit.
got this, right? We've
Yeah.
carried statues.
Yeah.
Do
Do you think they were petrified people? Yeah. Oh,
They
she's not
might have
petrified. She's not petrified.
She's not
no.
petrified.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's just unconscious.
Yeah.
But
Now I
that
would
you
like
say
to
that-
check out this room though, before we leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where's my reveal?
Oh my god, it's Vera's
tool?
dad.
No, I mean you all go on ahead. I'll just take a
No,
mosey
I like
on
to
over
keep an eye
here.
on you, Quinn. Nice try. Oh, go ahead, Quinn.
All you.
Inside this large room is another Padre youth.
Yeah.
You can see that there is a door directly to the west.
I'm gonna go to the door to the west while he talks to the Kapatrin.
I'll move this. There.
Hey, you doing okay there, buddy? How feral does it look?
Um,
feral.
pretty feral, but I'm in the interest of time gonna hand wave that.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I make one performance roll to save from
Yes,
last time?
Absolutely, you can.
Oh my god, the last
9.
Oh my
9
God.
and a
She,
natural one.
at the sound of your lute, flees the room.
I have a +5 to performance.
Coulda
I think
fooled
that
me.
was my highest roll over the last 2
Seriously.
sessions.
Terrible.
Uh,
All right,
right.
this is the only other long
gosh.
corridor.
How many tapestries are on the walls?
This is an underground cave. It is made of dirt and ash.
So
I'm
you're saying
I'm
it's
gonna
it's
prevent
it's a
Quinn
bas
from
relief.
going in front of me. By the way,
no, I'm
That's
fast.
Absolutely.
tight hallway.
Yes, it is. Yep, you are behind a burly shell. Inside this next room, you see a pair of turtle youths,
Not eggs.
also covered in ash.
Aw.
Youths or eggs?
Youths.
Oh.
Also, in the corner here, a pile of eggs.
I don't see the youths. I only see the eggs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have them on the wrong layer. Why did I put them here?
I'd like to speak to them in Tortolan.
That's not a thing.
It is now. What language would you say I have natively?
It's native the god, so it'd be
Yeah, it would be Draconic.
Marzipan.
marzipan.
Draconic.
I like marzipan.
It is marzipan, which
Mas-
is what we call Draconic in this world. I guess.
Mazadrin?
Yeah, Mazadrin.
Mazadrin?
It's so misogynistic. Anyway, young ones, are you okay? Are they feral? Yeah, how feral are they?
They're a little. One of them is a little feral. One of them is a little served.
I will. I mean, we've only got not that many minutes left. I'd like to do a traditional calming, song essentially that we, very
Okay.
community based singing. And I'd like to do a performance.
And your backup is going to... I'm going to give you
Is a
back...
very slight.
Great. Oh wow, he did it.
23 to back this
See?
up.
Make
The thing
your
is, you're meant to be the
performance
backing band,
with
not the front man.
advantage, Nick.
It's only a 10.
Okay. Yeah. That
It's
happens.
just slow and calming. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll gather the eggs. How many did you say there were?
There's a pile of eggs. There's probably 10, 15 eggs.
Oh gosh, I already have 3.
Yes.
So
So I think you've got a total of 18 turtle eggs.
I'm
We can all-
Full
Quinn, I'm running out of
quantity.
places to hold these. Would you be able to help?
I actually definitely cannot. We're gonna need Manny to help you out.
Manny.
I can help you. I have barely anything. I
I-
have a mask.
Yeah.
I got a couple of these metallic plates I'm carrying around.
It's not weight. I don't think this is weight in this with these eggs. It's just space. You know what I mean? They're delicate
I definitely have space.
because we don't have a bag of holding. Yeah, collect the eggs. Send
Alright.
send the youths with everybody else.
That is the whole dungeon.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Fun team.
Outside and have to pile on all these youths into the contraption.
there's so many of
I
them.
hope
So
that
many years.
contraption's big enough.
This
Gonna
contraption
need
is big enough
bigger-
for all of us.
You're gonna need a bigger contraption.
I'm just going to bring you back to the Citadel,
Sure.
Hey.
unless anybody has anything outside the Metallurgist outpost or on the previous level of the dungeon.
Speaking of level, never mind.
You try to set up a level up?
I was
Quinn?
trying. I didn't make it.
We will level up shortly. Not quite yet. Here is the Citadel. So, remarkably, Aaron is able to load up everyone you've saved into his contraption
Oh yeah.
and wheels you all back to, I believe we're at Carlaris.
Mhm.
Yes. Back to Carlaris. I'll bring you inside.
It's me.
Right. This guy looks so much like Nick in real life.
It's really shocking,
It's
actually.
uncanny.
It really is.
Nick,
designed by AI?
if you had a love child with Richard Armitage, it would look like
Mhm.
this.
It's that person. Mm-hmm.
The General Rendon, as well as the families who have been missing their children, are overjoyed at the reunions. Unfortunately, it is just the humans that are reunited, and you still have a whole host of Tortle and Capadra youths with you that at present don't have a home to go back to. They're not native to Karkarum. These kids were taken from their home, but this is their home, and the Nobilis youths, they don't belong here.
Yeah, we don't know where they're from. We didn't really ask where we should try to
Well, can we go talk to
Salion.
Yeah.
Salion? Yeah,
we
she
should be talking to
Absolutely.
her.
has a lot of information. She might know.
Yeah.
Well,
That'd
we
be
have to
great.
talk to this guy to get our fiscal reward, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
First stop.
I don't remember
Get
what I
paid.
promised you.
A lot.
We did ask for the sextant, but that's from Salion.
And I thought we also
that's
asked
from
for like
her.
the inoculation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote down for her. Yeah, we wanted the sextant, inoculations, and information to help track the turtle Padres, but we have found.
Yes.
Um,
I don't have
So
anything in
she-
my notes about fiscal reward from Rendon.
yeah, I 100% remember us discussing that
Yeah.
he was going to pay us, but I don't know.
Well, and the parents of the children I thought had rewards out for their.
That was never discussed. Rendon will give you 1,200 gold.
Nice.
Yeah, and so the rewards are the when we were speaking to Salion, what we had asked was for unlocking a sextant.
I clearly remember that there was a double reward for this one.
There is,
Brenda would pay out and Salion would pay out.
Yeah,
Right. So
she's.
Stallion said,
I have it here that we got the one free inoculation, and after that, they're only 600 gold per after we return the children,
Yes.
which would return our lost health and stats.
but she
I-
also agrees to give us a sextant and information on turtle eggs and Capadra. But we
Yes.
found the turtle eggs and Capadra ourselves.
Yeah,
So.
we
Michael, I
duped
added
ourselves.
it to the wealth item
She
tracking
Thank you.
party
so Greg,
funds.
she agreed to give that, but she also agreed to give information on the meeting.
Ah.
Yeah, tracking down who actually
Right,
has
right, right.
happened.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I guess we go and see her. Yeah.
All right.
You said 1,200, right? From
1,200 gold.
From Rendon. How do you spell
Yeah.
Rendon?
Rendon.
D-O-N, okay. It's noted in the wealth and item tracking.
You burst through the doors and you find Salian bathing in her fountain. Her servant girls are washing her back right now.
I'm just going to take a second and appreciate the scene.
That resolves.
There.
is she a Naga?
She is a Lamia.
Lamia, right?
And one moment. Okay. Back so soon.
And thankfully, not empty-handed. Did we bring all of the Capadra and the other kids, or is Rendon looking after? Like, obviously, the human kids are
I
returned to their
assume they
families.
came with
but-
us, right? They don't have anywhere else to go.
No, we definitely. I mean, we could have had the. We don't have to bring them into the. We can, I'm sure, find someone to watch these feral children for.
Clean them,
Okay.
feed them, etc.
Is there a
I'm
daycare
just
facility?
I'm just trying to communicate to her that
Sure,
the
sure.
Capadra, like all of the children, were saved. They don't necessarily have to be in the room with us, but if they were,
Dude,
Sorry, what
meant to
what
be.
was the final decision? Did you bring them with you or not?
I'm asking you if they are, like, I know you were saying they don't have any homes to return to, but are they like under the supervision of like the guard, like Rendon for now, or are they like with, like where are they currently?
They are in your care. I'm gonna leave that decision up to your team.
Great. So I think, yeah, if that's okay with everyone, they come up to the antechamber of this room. So they're like sitting outside, basically.
The
Sure.
two turtles stay real close to me.
Yeah.
I'm not babysitting.
Manny is like. It's definitely into the babies. He's saying that the kids.
At your approach, Salion just she uncurls herself from the pool and she's very composed. She's very exacting with her movements, and she like vigorously waves the children over to bathe in the fountain.
Oh,
Great. That's nice.
Go, young ones.
And so presumably they all do, and they are all healed of their afflictions.
Ooh. Well, here's a question. What about?
They're all in debt now.
No. What about Basla?
She is still unconscious.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to
Waterboard.
that yet.
She
We
I just
left-
bet she's
left
with,
her
she's
there.
with us. As I'm saying, like, would we have her with us in this scenario?
I think we would have her with us for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, but she, being unconscious, she cannot prance over to the fountain.
To the fountain. We've returned the children as promised, and we have vanquished the dweller below as well. It is no more.
You have done very well. Of course, I am a Lamia of my word. So, and she gestures to her handmaids. One of them hands you a handful of rubies. There are 4 rubies that are each worth 300 gold. The other one presents, I think, Manny with the sextant.
Oh, great.
Did you say 4 rubies were 300 gold each, or just They're
4
worth it.
rubies worth 300 gold each.
I think we need those for attuning to the masks.
Well, some of our masks are already attuned to, but yes.
And I believe that part of our arrangement was that I was to tell you of a meeting that happened.
That is correct. We would appreciate the information that you could provide, given the meeting.
Is this something that you want now? I see you also have an unconscious, appears to be a Gorgon with you. Is that something you'd like help with?
Well, she isn't a child, but
Clearly.
she was also in the thrall of the dweller, and of the wastes. If she can be rehabilitated, that would be ideal.
She beckons you to bring her closer.
I'll do that. I will bring her, and kind of. I'm not trying to weekend at Bernie's her, but I'm trying to figure out the right way to.
We put our sunglasses, our Gorgon sunglasses.
Yeah. Yeah, to like graciously prop her up enough to be,
Yeah.
attended to. Yeah.
While she is coming around, like while this is happening, I am gonna train a rifle on her.
Okay. Salian takes her in her arms and looks her over. I'm afraid that a mere dip in the fountain will not be enough to bring this one back from where she has gone. I will need some extended treatment with her. May I retain her under my care?
Manny gripping his sword does an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also skeptical of that.
I'm curious
Okay.
if she would have some sort of alternative reason for wanting to keep Vasila.
When
bad.
real quick, when I took my vaccines, did I get my points back? My stats back?
Say again, Joe?
When I took the vaccines, did I get my stats back?
You did, but then you were hurt in battle and you lost some. If
Really?
memory serves.
Yes.
I do
Okay.
remember. Yeah, you got it's something. I think the Ortis fight.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Okay.
I got an 11 with my bardic inspiration, which I found least. Not very good.
Her snake-like face is inscrutable. Cannot tell her true intentions. Whether that's good or bad.
Depending on this, so I think Vera will say this one is both my enemy and my quarry. So perhaps I can decide her treatment after we learn of the information that you have.
Very well. You asked after a meeting that took place near here, and I shall tell you the details. And she, for dramatic effect, beckons her handmaids, and they draw the drapes.
Just set a PowerPoint up.
Oh hell yeah!
they wheel in the CRT on the cart.
It's the old school projectors, and you have to like draw on with
the film. Yeah.
Yep. To tell this story properly, I need an overhead projector.
Ultimate storytelling tool.
That's very good.
Please bring my vis-a-vis pens.
Where is my note?
And now we will learn how to write a 5-paragraph essay.
Can we get cleansed, by the way?
Yes. Yeah, you can
Okay.
you are also cleansed in the fountain.
Can
Does
return
that
to normal
save
state.
my
Oh, sorry,
too?
no. You have to buy that.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Like 600 gold each.
600 gold each.
Bitch.
I know.
How much money total do we have? I guess we have our
Well,
pool of.
We also have a
Here,
bunch of
money?
rubies.
Not a
We get all
lot.
this reward. We just have to spend it all. On
Yeah.
helping
I mean-
ourselves.
If we once we leave, it'll go away.
You don't know that.
We actually don't know that.
You do know that.
We do know that, yeah.
I'm
Never
just
mind.
gonna wait. I'm cool.
What
You
I
heard
can
it here first. Why not use an anti-vaxxer? Sorry.
I don't need this.
as long as I stay away from it, I can't get it.
He's anti-vax and pro-life. It's the two things you need to know about.
Only pro portal egg life.
Life begins at egg.
Oh.
Weird but true.
The lighting in Salion's chamber dims. This happened some time ago, and I was able to view it personally from my chamber here. What occurred was that halfway between this citadel and the next down, Karpatak, there was a meeting. The meeting took place between I believe it was a governor from the Styrian Empire, a Gorgon witch, I believe a representative from Ariabus, a man who looked to be an artificer of some sort, as well as the Ash Lord of this citadel, Ash Lord Celia.
Oh.
Now, I, from here, was not able to discern the nature of the meeting nor the proceedings. However, I am able, due to my relatively comfortable position here within the Citadel, I can call the Ash Lord here, and perhaps she can tell us a bit more of what happened. Is that something that would interest you?
I think the more information we can get, the better.
This was not the Gorgon present.
The
I'm
Ash
pointing
Lord?
to-
No. Her mom,
No, you said there was a Gorgon.
No,
Asla.
no. Unafflicted by
Hmm.
the ash sickness.
Then,
Mm.
if you would be so kind, I think yes. If we could entreat for information, that would be helpful.
One of the handmaidens, she calls her over with a gesture and whispers seductively into her ear.
Why does everything she says so sexual?
It's just how she is.
Big fan of one eye.
The handmaiden departs. There is a pause, and from behind you appears an Ash Lord.
Damn.
And I'm going to wait for this asset to upload.
Oh.
Wow, that's
Oh.
not the token. Do I have a
She
token
looks
version?
Sweet.
That's pretty cool, though.
Different Ash
Yep.
Lord.
No feet, but whatevs.
They're just in the sand.
Hey, feet is hard.
And the Ash.
Ash.
Alright, well, there she is. Ash Lord Celia is. I want to
Please
say
square it
she
off.
isn't. She isn't. What?
Oh, he's asking
Just-
to square it because
just like-
it's
Put
squashed.
it together.
Oh no.
She's just very
oh
short.
no.
She's stout. That's all.
There it
yeah.
is.
There you go.
There we go.
She is an elf.
Ooh.
She strides in with elven purpose and takes you all in with an incredibly condescending look,
Just like an elf would.
just like an elf would. And she asks the nature of this meeting. Salian tells her and asks after the meeting that she had between the citadels. Celia scowls and shakes her head, but ultimately nods and agrees to tell you all what happened.
We know most of the context, don't we? Because we heard the memory.
You have an idea of the
Okay.
context, but
Okay.
this is a what I would say an eyewitness account.
Sure.
And what she tells you is that I agreed to meet with Maxarium Alcidaria, a Gorgon from Ariabus by the name of Shate,
One more time.
and
Shit.
What?
Shit.
Jate? I don't remember. It's
Okay.
from Greg's 5x5. It's
Ah,
XAT. It's
Jate.
XATE.
Jate.
Jate?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jate, as well as the leader of some artificer group named Valen.
Oh. Yeah.
It was a fateful meeting of the minds where we were all trying to edge out ahead of the other. Sidarion agreed that he would sell some of the Nobilis Young, the Tortles, and the Capadra to Valen, and Valen would provide Sidarion with certain tonics that would extend his life. A human venture, of course.
Sorry, wait. Sidarion is. I thought you said Mixarium is the. Is that his full?
That's his full name.
Maxarium, Sidarium, or Sidarium. Okay, sorry, just making sure.
Sidarion is his house name.
Got it.
Jate agreed that she would sell some of the Gorgon young to Valen in exchange for, and the details were lost on me, but some sort of weapons that had a form of connection or connectivity, some form of magic channel that was being developed.
Hmm.
And lastly, I agreed that the artificers would be able to set up shop, so to speak, in our lands in exchange for an army that I could control with a simple ring. And as you can see, and she holds up bare fingers, Valen never delivered on his promise.
Can I grab that last name one more time?
Which one?
Valen.
Valen is the artificer, and she said he didn't deliver.
Can I
the
inside
ring
check
still.
that?
Oh, did
that-
okay, never mind. Sorry, I was.
Can I inside check her saying that he didn't deliver?
Sure.
Just to check for truth.
My guess is though, because like remember, so the crown was something was controlling Ordis. We never really figured out who or what.
Correct.
14.
Seems like she's telling the truth.
Okay.
I have that half crown still.
Yeah.
I present it to her and say, was this was found in the possession of Ash Lord Ordis. Was this promised from the Valen, or was this a did this have anything to do with this conversation?
She takes it from you and inspects it. This appears to be what was promised. This is not something that was delivered to me. It appears that this was controlled by another party.
So it would seem that you maybe have a vested interest in locating Valen, who has not delivered upon his promise to you.
He is in my debt, yes.
Good thing the beasts of burden moonlight as debt collectors.
Guys,
I
you need us to break some kneecaps?
Do we ever? That's how I get
I-
tuberculosis.
I thank you for sharing your information and taking the time. We have a vested interest in Valen as well. Perhaps our interests could be aligned, and I could help you find him.
I would be interested in following up with you. Yes. Take this, and she gives you a small stone that is inscribed with a sigil.
Sending stone. We all get one at this point.
Familiar with these.
Family plan.
Family plan.
This one comes with Apple TV.
What is the
Yes.
ascending? Is it ascending stone or what is it?
It is a sending stone.
It smells kind of like mint.
Bad.
Okay. Do you have any idea where Valen came from or where he went after the meeting, which would be a good place to begin our search?
I know that his organization is shadowy and operates throughout Hebria. Do not know where he makes his base of operations now. I know it is not here anymore.
Why are you in such need of an army that can be so easily controlled?
Not that it's any of your concern, but the government of Karkram is divided, and I was hoping to unify us through any means possible, whether that was threat, whether that was invasion, but something to get the citadels to work together in order to actually move this nation forward.
Look, your Ash Lordness, I am just concerned about these young being stolen, and it's very serious. There was a lot of them down there, and they had been there for
The
a
young
while.
were stolen from my tower, and that was not part of the agreement.
I'll kind of say under my breath to the others, maybe we should look after her tower better.
Can I make
Under my breath.
Can I make an insight check on that one?
Sure.
11. This
What are you looking for?
to see if she's telling the truth.
Yeah. I mean, like, especially according to what she just said, like, that aligns. Like, they agreed to exchange. The others in the meeting agreed to exchange the youth of the nobilis races, but there was never any discussion of human youths.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of Karkram human youths, you mean, right?
Of human youths at all in this meeting.
Okay. How could
I'm
you
trying to-
exchange for youths? This makes no sense. How is youths a
As
bargaining
I
chip?
just explained, I didn't. I allowed Valen to set up operations. None of the youths of this citadel were involved in the exchange. Do you have any more questions, or may I leave?
Well, clearly they were taken, so something. It's your city, your responsibility.
I think Vera
When
is
I's
like,
not happy, I'm sorry.
no. I'm not trying to
I
like
do not
shut
need
him
to
down.
explain the governance of my citadel to some no-name turtle.
Ha,
And
I'm
she
Weeknight.
she looks at Sally on at like a can I go?
Yeah, I guess my one, so I can communicate with her with her representative with the sending stone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Vera says perhaps I agree that I agree with my friend Wanai that anyone, specifically the Valen and the artificers who would use children as any form of testing or currency is reprehensible and hence why I have a vested interest. But I think though we may come from it from different angles, we both want the same thing, which is to find Valen and get our recompense. So can I offer in exchange for our services to find him and get you what you are due and provide you with information that this Gorgon be treated for her madness having been in the wastes for so long, and when information is delivered, perhaps she can be once she is healthy again, she can be released back to Ariabis in exchange.
Celia takes a look at Vasla and sort of like assesses her condition and nods. Very well.
Thank you. I will be the first to say I have a familial relationship to this Gorgon, but she is by no means a friend of mine. Please do tell me if she does not get better, because that will be a conversation that I would like to have as well.
Of course.
And I think if that works for all parties, then the idea being we'll do some more digging, I'll share information and they can heal her over an extended period of time, and we'll just kind of check in remotely so we don't have to drag her with us to wherever.
Yeah.
Cool. And I think she turns to One Eye and like pats him on the shoulder and gives him kind of like a I get it, buddy.
You
I
can
get
tell
it.
that it does not provide any solace.
No, I
As
mean,
as Sally as Celia leaves, she gives Wenai some pretty serious side eye.
yeah.
Oh, I just stare her right down. No fear at all.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the guy. It was Aaron was our guide.
Yeah.
Was he or was the guard fixing our airship? Because we got
He
all the
was.
supplies. Aaron was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So I guess Celia's left. So we turn back to Celion, and I think Vera just says, "Is there anything else that you need from us before we leave Karkram?"
I believe our business is concluded. If I need anything else from you, I'll talk to her.
Just one more question. Got a flight school here?
If
Even like a manual would be helpful.
A TLDR of some kind.
YouTube, I'll take a YouTube tutorial at this point.
If there was a lot of flight happening, I think that the landscape would look a little bit different due to much more increased travel between nations. No, I think that yours is currently the only airship in Karkram.
And I think everyone would leave this shithole.
Vera's
so
gonna
rude.
Vera's going to thank Vera's gonna thank her, and then is gonna, because nobody else is gonna pocket the rubies, and take her.
Oh, I gave one to each of us.
Yeah,
'cause I
eat
thought
one.
Oh,
we
did you?
were
Oh, I
the
didn't
next one.
realize. Okay.
Sorry, I was
I
just
didn't
doing it
check.
off.
No, I just didn't. I didn't hear that happened. I just didn't want to leave without them. Cool. All right. Well, then I think we're good to go. Yeah, we can head out of it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I opened the sextant immediately.
Immediately.
Sorry, just so you know.
Yeah. Let me.
This one? Just a
It's
regular
documented.
sextant.
Yeah, just
Gotta have it at some point. Or like full of candy or something.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, it's like the Hebria equivalent of like 18th century French pornography. It's just
That's
like
like
really,
still a win.
I mean,
really
yeah,
specific positions.
A win's a win.
Is this?
it's all new to Manny.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
that's what you don't know about the about Manny and his people is they've written a book about it, about all the different positions.
Of course.
The Kama Sutra.
I was damn it.
Oh,
Terrible.
That's pretty good.
that's good.
Good night, everybody. Kalmash Sutra. Wow.
Where to go? This
I liked it, Joe, a lot.
Thank you. That's pretty proud of.
insert looks different than the other ones. It is not a map.
No. Culturally, they don't hide maps.
So
Is it a
small.
doorway?
It looks like a door.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a lot of masks.
It is an etching of a doorway that appears to have a series of masks holding apparatuses around it.
Do 3 of them look very familiar to us?
But it's just a slot.
The etchings are rough, but you kind of see the vague outlines that would potentially correspond with the maps that you have in your possession.
It was the 1,000-year door after all.
It wasn't.
Paper Mario. Here we go.
Everything. Paper Mario.
Let me make this a handout for you.
That's cool.
I was going to bring you out of here. Outside the Citadel, your airship awaits you. And it has been fully repaired. And that is where we will leave off. You are able to now leave this horrible ashen wasteland. Congratulations on completing the Arc of the Red Wastes. You have now leveled up,
Woohoo.
and we will play again in the next couple of weeks. Thank you all for listening, for tuning in. Please follow us on socials, and we'll see you next time.
Follow
Thank
me on Letterboxd. Portmanteau.
Portmanteau.
Do or don't.
Or
That's up
don't.
to you.
Do.
All right.
What's the
Thanks, everyone.
Letterboxd? Bye.
I'll tell you after.